Well, we are back, huh? We're back streaming Magic the Gathering Arena. And before I get too far into it, let me just do a couple breakdowns in case anyone watches the VOD or is here right from the beginning. I am in my garage. It is freezing in here. I will probably be putting on gloves. So if you ever see me in gloves and wonder, why the hell is this guy in gloves? That is the reason. But I am back streaming Magic the Gathering Arena. My daily has my name on it because it's my one deck. And the volume might be a bit too loud now that I'm hearing it for the first time. Making sure that I'm clicking ranked. I'm not making that mistake today. Well, I might. But not right now, that is. And we're just jumping in right now. And it is a bit loud. I'm just gonna say it for myself that it's a bit loud. So I'm going to just turn down the volume a smidge. Just a tiny bit there. Perfect. Man bat 95. That's maybe a sign of I'm gonna be running into a hand ripping bat. That's not a great sign for me. Well, also is not a great sign. DJ, what's up, my friend? How are you doing today? What's also not a great sign is that I only have one creature, but I can protect that creature with my Shard Mage's Rescue, white and blue. So this is probably gonna be a Star Cage, son of a bitch. Isn't that what I've been running into with this color combination is a Star? I'm pretty sure these are Star Cage players. Could be wrong. And if that's the case, I want to probably play my stuff before 3 mana hits the field. Okay, an artifact. All right, this is a Star Cage, son of a bitch. So I'm just gonna hope I don't run into a Star Cage. I did draw a second creature though. Raimi's here. What's up, Raimi? I woke up with a huge knot in my back. I've been in pain all. Oh my gosh, DJ, that does not sound fun. I'm very sorry that's happening. I had a kink in my neck for a good week and a half, just last week even. So I definitely know what you're going through, my friend, and that's not fun. That's not fun. But I hope it gets better. I'm going to do as much damage as. Wait, what did it say? Okay, I'm just gonna hope for no, turn 3 Star Cage or any sort of removal. But I'm gonna be prepared for anything besides Star Cage. Anything besides Star Cage. Mai's back. Oh, you started way early tonight. I did start a little bit early tonight because I have an early morning tomorrow. So I'm hoping to get my beauty sleep in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I gotta play super fast right now. Sacrifice another artifact, search your library for. Okay, I think I have to play super fast. This would make it a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, the Shard Mage is useless against this person because I know it's gonna be a Star Cage. So I might as well play it. I might as well hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice. This is 2. That's an immediate Star Cage. Did he play this like getting my hopes up that he doesn't have it? Is that what's happening right now? I can't really risk that. So what I'm going to do is going to make it so that if he doesn't have it in his hand and he doesn't draw it, I will potentially live / win. Potentially. I don't want to get my hopes up too high because he could have just jabaited me like a jabroni, and he had it. He had it all along. He had it all along, but I knew he had it. So, like, when you get punched in the face, it hurts way less when you see it coming, apparently. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? I don't particularly buy that. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it fully. But I will say in this instance, I believe it. Because since I saw it coming, I knew I couldn't do anything. I'm not nearly as tilted, you know what I'm saying? Not nearly as tilted. I have a massage chair. I don't use it as much as I should, but I was on it for 30 minutes today. Damn. You're still hurting. What format is this? Nautilus. First time you're here. Thank you so much for being here. This is standard ranked. Standard ranked. Nothing fancy. This is my only deck in the game. I'm a brand new player. Well, not so much brand new anymore, I suppose. But, it's been about a month, you know what I'm saying? It's been about a month. Okay, well, I'm just gonna continue trying my best. I'm just gonna try my best, I suppose. I mean, he can do this. And then Pinnacle Star Cage again. I'll lose both of my creatures. But... Well, we're not gonna do that pre-combat. We're not gonna do that pre-combat. We're gonna see what we scry and then make our decision after that. Because it's gonna put him down at 6. Well, that is a creature. That is a creature. He'll be at 6. If he does Star Cage. If he does Star Cage. Again, I'll lose either 1 creature or 2 creatures. He can start and then that will create a stupid simulacrum thing. I mean, this is way better than a land. But I don't think I can win if that scenario happens unless I get something just bonkers off the top. Let's see. Double strike, 2 attackers. That will create 1 simulacrum. I'll have 2 creatures. He'll probably play another artifact. His hand's fucking full. This deck is nuts, and it counters mine so well. I was tired of thinking about it, to be honest with you. Completely tired of thinking about it. Do I do it? I mean, he hasn't. He's gonna have another one. Oh, wait a second. This is a 3. This is a 3. Okay. He'd have to hard drive. So now I'm less scared of a Star Cage and more scared of him going wider than me. You know what I'm saying? My boy, Josh! What's up, Josh? How are you doing? Chat, if you can read this, make sure you like the stream. Help your boy. Thank you so much. And since that's topical, there is my like emote. And a Star Cage does happen. Okay, it doesn't feel good getting it done once to me. It doesn't feel good, and it certainly doesn't feel good having it done twice to me. I'm never gonna need that 6 mana in this game, probably. But what I can say is that I have 29 life. I'm gentlemanly hand ripping him right now. In a polite way, polite manner. So I could win this game. If Lightstall stays alive and I draw a Feather of Flight. I know I see one in the graveyard right now, which lowers my chances drastically. I only have 3 in the deck. 46 is 3 out of 46. That's like a 1 in 6 chance, potentially. Ish. No blockers. No blockers. Put 2 non-creature, non-permanent cards mana value 3 or less. Crazy. This deck's crazy. He has Repurposing Bay. You can't win. I played a brawl game today where a guy let me make 58 rabbits. I board wiped and hit him in the face. Holy crap. Sneaky Mac Sneak. Welcome to the chat, Sneaky Mac Sneak. Another simulacrum. Seems fair. Seems fair. I should have conceded long ago to get my hopes remaining high. I'm gonna have to take a sip of this fizzy drink. I think I'm out of fizzy drink, and that's such a shame because I just started this drink. That is such a shame. All right. I don't know why you're thinking so hard. Oh, damn. Give me, God, please. Please give me another one. Anything. Sneaky Mac Sneak! Please tell me you're still here. You said I cannot win, but I did. Come on now.
Holy crap! Thank God you're still here, Sneaky Mac Sneak. Oh my gosh. That is why I don't concede, even though, granted I should. Granted, I should take my medicine most times, but when it works out like that, the dopamine hits the synapses in such a way that makes all of the Dimir playing sons of bitches worth it. All right, let's go again. That deserves this emote, and honestly, probably this emote too. We're flaming. That was a freaking flame-ass play, to be honest with you. Using all my emotes. We're 1-1 against a deck that feels like it was designed just to ruin my day. Flame. We're playing against Flame, which is just flame with a Japanese accent. Honestly, when I read katakana, I feel kind of offensive to the Japanese community, to be honest, because it's literally just English with an accent, and I feel like kind of a jerk saying it. But his name is actually Flame, and that actually calls for we're flaming again because we're playing against Flame. In the flesh. In the flesh. End turn. Another hand with only one creature. We don't love it. We don't love our odds. But I will say we just drew another one, and our odds have increased because that is not blue and black. It is red and black. Okay. Probably a lot of hate is included in that deck. However, as long as it's not blue and black, a smile is on my face. Are you ready for it? Smile, right? I'm smiling. Voice of victory. All right, well, as the chat said yesterday, Ward 2-2 is a hell of a thing, so I shall do it to him right now. Which protects me further. Protects me for another turn cycle or two, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he is playing black, so he could say something along the lines of target opponent sacrifices a creature. And if that's the case, my smile will be turned upside down. Bird.core, he's tapped out. We don't hate to see it. We don't hate to see it. TBH. TBS. The Superstation. The Superstation. Board wipes could happen, you know what I'm saying? Board wipes could definitely happen, but I think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna risk it. We suffer in our imaginations more than in reality. And I'm just now realizing that I forgot. I always think about this, especially with this card in particular. Especially with that card in particular, because sometimes the creature that I'm like, oh, it came in this turn, it has summoning sickness, it won't be able to pay for the one, but of course it can. You got a nice smile? Come on, Mike. You gonna make me blush, Mike. Come on now. All right. It's a demon son of a bitch. But I'm at 24 life. They have a Furlock core, but what does that mean to a fella like me? Absolutely nothing now. Do I want to draw a card? Well, I actually kind of do, because next turn if he does play another card, he could kill my Wonder Weave. So what I'm going to do is simply and swiftly draw a Shard Mage's Rescue. That's all I'm going to do. Oh God. I thought it was. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was. I was going to be a bit hypey. You know what I mean? Hypey. I think the kids are saying that. Hypey. I say hypey. But I'm probably a dingus. Take with that what you will. 14 down to 6. 6 down to 3. 32 to 32. I don't have lifelink on both the creatures. That would be greedy and selfish of me, you know what I'm saying? That would be greedy and selfish. It's worth continuing as long as you have one turn left to win. I agree with you, Nathan. Also, welcome back, Nathan. You are the man. They have 3 bats just like that off of 1 card. That seems greedy of him. And the card agrees. The card agrees. Wait a second. I'm losing 2 life. He's gaining 2 life? That doesn't seem like a fair trade to me. He's sacrificing a bat to do what now? All right, he has 2 bats now. Double strike. I'm going to get a lot of life. Or... well, let me think about this. Let me think about this. I'm gonna put the double strike on the speeder. I'm gonna put the double strike on the speeder.
I'm going to win this turn. I've decided I'm going to win this turn, so I shall. I'll put the seam rip on his face. On his face. I'm going to seam rip his face, because look at that ugly mug. That's a face only a mother could love. And in this case, the mother's blind, so that's why. Oh no, oh no, he can still survive. He can still survive, you son of a bitch. But he is tapped out. Well, he has this tap. Let's not forget about that, shall we? In this case, I'm going to play this pre-combat. I realize it's a creature, I realize it's pre-combat. I'm gonna hope that, well, I'm gonna hope that both survive, obviously. But I'm going to hope that one survives in particular, and then I'm gonna scry into something just absolutely cracked. Sheltered by Ghosts would be nice. I think that's nice enough to leave on top. I do think that's nice enough to leave on top. I'm at 39, he's at 11. He has some things going on though. I only have really one thing going on. Iroh T-Master, that's a lot of mana to spend right there. He has 3 left. Can't pay the 422 million. He can't fly, as far as I know. He still can't fly, as far as I know. He could throw some tea at me. He could do that. He could do that. And the saying goes, the gloves are coming off. But in this particular case, the gloves are coming on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a chilly willy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a chilly willy. All right. He cannot pay that ward, and I'm in the air. So let's just confirm the win. Maybe he thinks that he's gonna block the 2/2. I don't know what he's thinking. Normally people concede after this. I'm just going to this makes me very nervous. Very nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. It makes me very nervous. But I just don't see what he could do to me. Oh, he could probably remove like one of the ethereal armors. Oh, interesting. When Iroh enters, create a food token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target opponent gain control of target permanent. Okay, he's at 2, 4, 5. All right. Ward 6 will do the tricks. Ward 6 will do the tricks. When Iroh enters, create a food token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have a target opponent gain control of target permanent you control. When you do, create one. Okay. Fascinating. I think I'm gonna make it so that my flyer stays alive. Seems good to me. Greed's Gambit's a piece of crap, but that's fine. I have probably should get the core. I did get the core. You don't know how to play MTG? Digital girl? Dig letter girl? I know how to play MTG. I'm just not very good at the game. I've learned. Nah, that was crazy. Xavery Hack Tro, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully everyone knew that I missed over the last 3 minutes of concentration. Enjoys watching someone like me bumble about and trying his best. Okay, now I have to sacrifice 2 creatures, so now I've just lost. Because I have no way of getting rid of this. You discard a card, lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. Damn! I misplayed. I misplayed multiple times in this game, but I'm still on a high from last game, so it's alright. It's alright. Put a +1/+1 counter. I'm gonna have to freaking sacrifice 2 things. Damn. That sucks. That's the first time I've ran into. You know, I'm never gonna be mad at a situation like this because I've never run into something like that before, and it's way better than just like Dimir slop, reanimation slop, etc. slop. There's so much slop out there that this is fun and cool to me. However, that being said, I have nothing with haste. So I literally can't win the game. And Seam Rip works on the opponent's stuff. And I guess I have the, no, there's no way to win. There's no way to win. Moving on to the next one. I misplayed a couple times there. Even funnier is you can shelter the thing they gave you. What's happening with your aerialist? Yeah, I should have. I should have read that chat, stranger. I should have read that chat. I should have definitely, I didn't even realize at the time that he gave me something. I didn't even realize that. Yo, Anonymous Eyeballs is back. I just had a game where I got 16 lands and now I'm getting no lands. That is how it goes often. This is the Mardu Giving deck. Sick. Yeah, it's annoying. It's a very, very cool deck. They try and give you Demonic Pact. Shelter only targets permanents opponent controls. Okay, that makes me feel better, Sneaky Mysneak. That makes me feel better. But honestly, I need to lock in because I didn't even realize they gave me that thing. I didn't even realize it, and that's kind of embarrassing. But I'm getting serious. The gloves are, oh, come on now. My time to shine has gone away, apparently. No lands. I mean, not no lands, no creatures, which is even worse. Now, 4 creatures. Well, I'm keeping it. Goodbye to the vendor. I've been thinking about removing the vendor, which I know is kind of crazy because it literally does the thing that the deck wants to do. Oh, duress. All right, yeah, literally my time to enjoy the game is over. Literally. Did you build another red deck? Yo, how y'all doing? Bill is back. What's up? No, keep vendor. I agree with you. I just hear me out. Hear me out, Mochi. Also, welcome to the chat, Mochi. Here's my thoughts. I run into this deck that I'm playing against right now, and decks like so fucking off. The ones that have Requiem Hex, the ones that have Shoot the Sheriff, or whatever the hell that card is. Like all the cards that literally say if you run anything under that's 2 mana under, you're gonna have a bad time. That's who I run into 99% of the time. I was thinking about replacing the Spellbook vendor with Avacyn. I believe the name is Avacyn. So I can counter the Mardu. I can counter the Star Cage. I can counter things. So that's why I was thinking about it. Because I do run into this stupid ass deck so often. Rosita's back as well. Should have saved it for the Ward Burb. You shouldn't have scooped last game. You were at so much life and their own Unholy Annex was gonna kill them. Oh, I didn't realize that. Damn. Damn. All right. Oh well. Can't live in the past. We can only do things about the future and the present, I suppose. Playing that free combat to get our rustles, our feathers rustled a little bit and go in the air. A feather flight would do me just fine in a situation like this. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna keep on top, put him down to a paltry 6, and I'll unless he board wipes, which, knowing me, he will. I will win. If he does not, though. Okay. Okie doke. Share love is probably the right thing to do here. Let's share love, I suppose. He's going to obviously kill me. Learning magic well takes years. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, what could happen is I could Feather of Flight sorcery speed right now. I could do that, obviously. And I could draw a Shard Mage's Rescue, which... Or I attack with everything, hold the Feather of Flight, respond to whatever he does. Anonymous Eyeball says to swing first.
swing first. Brasida says why? The meta has just gotten a lot worse for this deck in the past few months. There are a number of decks that doesn't play well. Could be Aetherized. Swing in. Okay. I'm gonna swing in. I'm gonna swing in. All attacks and see what he responds with. Cool. But I think if I think if I play this now on something like this, that it'll get the trigger off. So I can buff something up again, which I'll buff this one up because he doesn't have the ward cost to pay for it. So actually, now I'm thinking of it, I should have put it on the warded son of a bitch. I should have. Okay. Oh my god! I'm just so good at the game. It's unbelievable I'm so good at the game. Wait, he has another one. Smug face. Smug face. Good game. Thank you, Mochi. You are the man. You are the person. I don't know. Whatever. Nice play. Thank you so much. It's great when it works out like that. I planned it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I got lucky for the top of the deck, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that at all. I'm just good. And in fact, I'm so damn good, I'm gonna rank up right here, right now. Conceded in response, my favorite play an opponent could do. Wouldn't it have mattered if he had another? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You said it, lead, but that's true. However, if we act like that was the game-winning play, it makes it even cooler to think about, Rangy. Makes it even cooler. Now, this is a fucking good hand. If I lose with this hand, I just deserve to put down the deck of cards and say I suck, I guess. A mirror match, I win these. I win these. I never lose the mirror match. Literally never lose the mirror match. Let's ruin his mood, shall we? I mean, it could not be a mirror match. It could be like the white-black skeleton thing. Okay, a Bandit Air Temple still could be the mirror match. We're here for it. It's not entirely resolved. Resolve pass. Moiten. 2 seam rips. Don't mind if I could do. I would love to have my... Oof. I'm actually gonna steal that. I'm gonna continue to hold on to my Shard Mage till next turn. Then, if I draw another Plains, play a Most Helpful Weaver, I will Seam Rip first. That's what I've decided. I'm gonna play a little bit more cautiously, because if they Seam Rip my Seam Rip, then they get their Seam Rip back, get their other thing, you know what I'm saying? Seam Rip their Seam Rip, I do plan on it. I do plan on it. I just don't think that was the right time. It definitely could have been, though. And speaking of angels, that means that their hand is all gas if they're relying on this for their planes. Or it could not be. They could have a million planes in hand. Okay, this is not a mirror match anymore, so I don't feel nearly as confident. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent you control. Okay, that's fine. That's totally okay. Resolve. Great opening hand, I agree. Get you thing back? I will. Nah, but you would have gotten the triggers. They won't get their Seam Rip back, but I agree. Maybe not worth it for the Scavenger. I do think it's worth it, actually, for the Scavenger. I was just hoping for that. That's what I was hoping for. Max value. Maximum effort. Give me that. Give me that. And give me that. Let's go, baby. That's what I was waiting for. And I'm going to make one thing super big. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to attack. That's why I did it. It's because I wanted to attack. See if it was worth it for them to block. So now I know they really like their Nurturing Pixie. And there is the Seam Rip, getting rid of my 5/5. But now I have one back. That's totally fine with me. Case of the Gateway Express. When this... Okay, now I have none. And now I have just no creatures at all. So they just drew all of their fucking Seam Rips. But the one good news is, I'm better than he is. It really comes down to that. I'm just better than he is.
rip me 5 more times, I will still win. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to Feather of Flight into Sheltered by Ghost. Simple as that. Resolve. Resolve. I'm gonna. Yeah, they're handless now. It's totally cool with me. Resolve. Resolve. Flying Life Linker. Resolve at their end of the turn. Actually, before combat, even. Either not gonna do it, but I'm gonna play Shard Mage here. I understand that they played a bunch of removal already, but I'm gonna just assume that they're not gonna draw anymore. That's what I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna get my licks in. Double strike 9/8 seems good, and it's just gonna stay on the board. So this guy's gonna be scared out of his mind for quite a while because he's gonna chump block. And eventually he's gonna run out of chump blockers. That's my whole game plan here. Buff out of that burb, I did. It's the Momo deck, makes sense. Raimi knows of this deck, I don't. Just because I'm used to Dimir. I'm used to Dimir, so this is new, exciting, and fun. New, exciting, and fun. Now the problem is, they are now seam ripping my Wonder Weave. Worst case scenario right there. Worst case scenario. Alright, not gonna waste my time with that. My idea here is to be more trigger happy with the concede button. However, what I'm going to say is I'm still enjoying myself. Even that loss, I'm enjoying that loss because it's not against a deceit playing, room temperature IQ having, Dimir playing son of a bitch. I'm going to, because now I'm 2 down away from ranking up, you know, not to diamond, to the next stage of platinum. I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna regret it and lose 2 of my things and not rank up? No, that's not gonna happen. My beef with Dimir? What is their beef with me, Anonymous Eyeballs? What is their beef with me? That's the better question. Play first, don't mind if I skidoo. This could go very well or terribly. Really no in between. Really no in between here. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it our best shot, shall we? Now I have a couple options. I could play the Wonder Weave first before I start buffing, or I could just start buffing, you know what I'm saying? I could just start buffing, and now that I know they're playing Is It Lessons, I'm just gonna start buffing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Next turn I'll be able to, yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna attack with 2. I knew he wasn't gonna get rid of his otter. That would be preposterous and silly of him to do. Now he's at 18. That means that I'm sure to survive. They can't pay the ward. Literally have nothing to fear. 3, 6, 9 on that, or 1 turn. Huh. Clearly they're gonna have to remove my Wonder Weave area list. So maybe I do this. Maybe I do this. Save 1 for next turn. They thought that they were out of danger. They really are gonna think that they're out of danger after I use. You know what? I'm actually gonna make the decision even harder for him. I'm gonna share love here. Certainly share love. I don't know if that was the correct decision. My original plan was both on Wonder Weave, make him use all the mana to kill the Wonder Weave. He thinks he's out of danger. That's enough for next. That's enough for next. All right, I just gotta play fast here. I think my deck is as fast as it can be. The only thing that makes it a tiny bit faster, maybe, would be replacing. I mean, there is something to be said for a Demi.
right? Because they're going to be playing some removal, especially now after that. You know what? I'm going to do it. Just because I like it and I said it, I'm going to do it. Plus, Spellbook vendors can suck it, to be honest with you. Ward having this, okay. I know you guys said no to the Spellbook vendor idea, but I'm just going to test the hypothesis here. Plus, I'm up 1. I got nothing to lose. You go for it on the aerialist. I see triggers, bro. They do have sweepers. Be careful. Here it is. The gears be turning. We're chilling. Why we have Cavern? Because if I declare human, all my things are human, then they can't counter me. And that feels pretty good. All right, this is a pretty good hand. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Much better than, I don't know if it's better than last one. It does give me more creatures. Elusive Otter. Interesting. I have a feeling that they're going to just hate right out the gate. However, we suffer our imagination, not reality. That's why I've decided upon myself. Can I get another swig of the zesty drink? No, we cannot. That was not much of a swig. That was more of like a light misting of the taste buds. Wasn't here for that at all. And there it is. I knew it was coming, but the good news is my hand's still full of gas. And their hand is dwindling, but they do have a lot of draw spells. But if they do get my goat again next turn, they're gonna have to pay their manas for it, you know what I'm saying? Cavern should really be Air Temple. I probably agree with you. However, I don't have an Air Temple, and I'm very, very poor. Very poor. Saga's next. Okay, they have 1 left. That could go to a 2-2. Even I am not dumb enough to do that. Life is a resource. Life is a resource, and I shall be resourceful. Alright. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Plot. Prowess. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. Interessante. Very interessante. I think it's worthwhile for the Ward 2/2. I really do think it is worth it. But what is a worse problem for me? Probably the slick shot show off. Probably. Because it is flying. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff in the air. Like I just don't care. Hexproof, so that was the right choice. He really wanted to protect that, didn't he? But it is tapped, so I will get to attack this next turn. I will have a Veteran Survivor on the board. Next turn, Most Helpful Weaver will have the double striking clock started. He is at 15. He had 2 of them, so the fact that he did that was quite suspect. Quite suspect indeed. Lots of damage there. But I'm just really good at the game, apparently. Really good at the game. That's unlike me to be that good at the game, you know what I'm saying? Let's deal with one of the flyers. Let's deal with one of the flyers. Let's get a Reacher in the air for the other flyer. Okay. I think I want to leave that blocker up. Does he have any lessons? He doesn't have any lessons in it, which is a weird variation of this deck. To be sure. I'm gonna hope that I survive, and I'm gonna draw an Ethereal Armor. That's what I'm hoping for. Draw a card. Okay, he's getting a little desperate. Get the show off. I've land taxed every turn for 11 turns, and I draw a land on every turn. Damn, dog. That's crazy. That's a game like me, my friend. Yeah, just make chump blocks. I have 0 land in my deck. Select shot. We ranked up. I called it. I wasn't 100% confident in that position, but I will say I felt like I played pretty solidly especially for me, we take those. We definitely take those. Just make chump blocks. I have 0 land in my deck. Slick shot is very good. I haven't tried mono white auras, but I play red, white, and blue white on the regular. Plus the black white skeletons deck, which is also technically auras and champions, my go-to for ladder climb. That is like the most acceptable form of black cards in my opinion. However, it does feel bad when they play it against me because like my least favorite color and my favorite color doing it's complex feelings that happen inside my brain and my heart. This is best of one though. No, what you're playing is best of one. I see. He has lethal next turn, def, probably even with one, potentially still with the blockers. This is just, is it prowess, not less. It's good game. Noise, good game. Thank you guys so much. Now you can see that my thing is glitching out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my fancy Pokeball transition. So you can chill with my boy Jack Atlas while I reboot my game. I'm rebooting it right now. Plus, it was just really an excuse for me to show off my transition and also Jack Atlas, my spirit animal, drinking some Blue Eyes coffee. You know what I'm saying? And we are back, just like that, folks. Let's go into best of one again. Rank, don't want to make that mistake. The mono white deck. I think I'm gonna try this one with the veteran survivor. I do like the scrying though. Well, we're gonna stick with this. I like this. The other one we just played was the one with the sideboard for the best of threes. Every player is a potential black enjoyer. Trust me, I've heard that a lot. I started at MTG in April 25 and played mono white cats for like 4 months. It feels like you started out very similar to me. Mono white for 4 months. I'm about a month in. But I am really itching to build more decks. However, I've been playing jump in on the occasion to kind of like supplement other decks, even though they're like not actual decks, but like I can play more strategies. So I'm hanging in there. Alchemist Scavengers. Holy, this game is so stupid. Oh man, I feel for you, Josh. I literally do every. All right, last time this happened, Josh. Your bad luck was sucked right out from me, so I'm gonna have good luck here. Such good luck, in fact, that this is gonna go off without a hitch. And it is going off without a hitch. Literally can't lose this game now. I have another creature, can't lose the game. The guy wanted him to win so badly. I started out as a free-to-play as well, now as a bit more of a collection. I land taxed every turn for 19 turns. Lots of fun. And even when I drew 3 lands, I drew a land. Damn, Josh. Well, no one ever told you to play 90 lands, Josh. You're supposed to play like way less than 90, Josh. Come on now. Everyone knows that. Oh no, it's this jabroni. Oh man, next turn. Next turn is gonna fucking Star Cage. Oh, my deck does not do well against Star Cage. I'm gonna have to supplement my hand more for the bounce back. Do as much damage as possible. And then hope I can build back fast enough and strong enough. That's really my only hope. They're at 10. I don't know if that was enough. Anonymous Eyeball says burb. I didn't want to play any more creatures for the impending Star Cage. Okay. I have one more turn. Wait a second. Okay, that's just like a more fair Star Cage. Okay, once again, I'm not playing. I'm not playing both of my creatures, I don't think. I'm playing a little bit slower, but what if they don't have Star Cage? But what if they don't have Star Cage? I know my saying is, we suffer in our imagination more than reality. However, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Auto pay. I think that sets me up all right for the next turn. Because this will make it a 5. I'll have enough to play that. Plus, I'll make it a 6. We'll see what happens. Never trust a synthesized player. There it is. All right, I made the right decision. I made the right decision. I'm drawing more and more creatures. I think this time, I play both. And if they have another Star Cage, then so be it. And the reason why I think it's worth it to do it this way is because I can pay the 1 now on the same turn with both creatures on the board and have this a flyer already. That's why I deemed it worth it, but they definitely could have a Star Cage. If they have another Star Cage, I'm just going to scoop if I don't draw another creature. Because it's crazy that every time I play a fucking loser like this, they always draw their Star Cages. Not only 1 Star Cage, but many. Do I give it 1 more turn rotation? I'll give it 1 more turn rotation. Because if I do win this game, it won't be the first time I won a game that I shouldn't have. And there is the synthesizer. This deck is this deck the new Dimir deck? Feels like it's a day. I don't want to overreact, but it feels like it's a day. It's because this garbage game is rigged. I thought you were gonna be my luck charm right now, Josh, but the bad luck has been rubbing off on me, and now I'm drawing the planes. Well, I'm in the turn. I'm not gonna theme rip it. Probably should, but now I'm gonna be even slower. But they are down to 2 cards, down to 1 card. It is, though. I started playing around 94 in school, revived, Ice Age mostly. Still have all my cards out of Arena a couple years ago. I'll never shut up about my coding. Do you think they can get the Fire Crystal down? I don't know. The Fire Crystal? I don't think I've ever seen the Fire Crystal. I don't know. So they have 5 of these. So there's not a card I can draw in my deck that can get me out of this situation. I don't. Yeah, 2 seam rips, that's still lethal. And all of these are 3 mana. So this is the exact reason why I was thinking about replacing my Spellbook Vendor with Avacyn. I was thinking about it. And I think, because now there's this deck, and of course all the Dimir slop out there, so I think now even I'm going to be running into more of this crap. Should I try it? I don't think I have enough of those crafted. It's been weighing heavy on my conscience lately, so maybe I should give it a go. I think it's called Avacyn. Avyn. No, it's Avyn. A-V-Y-N. I think it's... What is it called? I'm just gonna have this. I know it has flash. What the hell? Oh, commanders? I don't know why that was clicked. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Avyn. Flash flying. When this creature enters exile, target spell becomes plotted. It would save me a turn. Avyn yeah, Avyn. Now I'm in a game where I'm stuck at 3 lands. That suck. I have 1 of them and it's a rare. I have 6 rares. I would have to craft 3 more. It's so hard to attain rares. It's so, as a free-to-play player, it does not feel like it's something I should do when the internet has spoken and has said that this is a better form of the deck. I'm gonna try it. Because I do have...
Wait a second, why can't... I see. I had 2 of them? I don't know how that worked. What is going on? Is this limited to 1 or something? The rare wildcards are the real mythic wildcards. I totally agree. What did I fuck up? I think I might have fucked up. I have Brawl selected. Oh. Oh. Oh, silly me. Okay, I thought for a second I wasted my wild cards. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. All right, let's give it a shot, I suppose. Now I'm just gonna double check it. I just gotta double check it. Double click. Okay, it's there. I didn't screw anything else up. 20 land still. Let's give it a shot. Granted, I think this is a tad bit slower now that I removed the Spellbook Vendor, but I feel like the Spellbook Vendor is the slowest part of the deck anyways. Choose standard. Thank you for pointing that out. That would have taken me way too long to figure that out. Aven is in my hand. All right, we can literally test this. Game 1. All right, this is exciting. If this works, this is the first time I've messed with the deck and actually improved it. Could be a mirror match, and if that's the case, I'm just gonna win. I'm just gonna win these. Because the Slumber and Keep Guard is on the field and they're tapped out, I have no fear with this. I got a Scry before I draw, and that feels good. A Plains will hit the bottom, and I'll draw Shard Mage. Can't make that shit up. 18. Here we go. Here we go. I'll have enough for Aven as early as next turn. It is a mirror match. I'm sure of it. 2 of them now. 2 of them now. Huh. I could give myself Ward 2. That would tap me out. Not doing that. Instead, I'm going to Scry. Hold up 1 Shard Magey thingy-majigs. A most helpful Weaver that makes me play quicker. I'm at 3 though. That kind of stymies my growth pattern for a second. It's kind of win more ish. I'm gonna leave it on top because there's definitely worse cards to draw on top. That would become a 3-2. I would still be able to kill it, but this is in the air. It's kind of doing work for me at the moment. It's kind of doing work for me at the moment. I don't think that trade is something I'm wanting to do. And whenever there's trades available, it's always better, I've learned, to be the one deciding upon the trades that you make. Okay, I think that was a decent decision, which says a lot because I'm still really bad at combat. Okay, they're more worried about the light stall. It tells me that's good. That's good. Wonder Weave comes onto the field. I'm hoping to play out my hand. Man, they're really wide now. They got wide in a hurry. I'm not liking my chances here. Two light stalls is crazy. Okay. Pass. Are they going to attack? They are going to attack. Okay, pass. I'm gonna choose to get rid of... I'm gonna choose a trade here, because I feel like one down, especially a buff one down, is actually pretty okay. My turn. Now that's a 3-2. That helps out a little bit, actually. I can scry or give myself ward. That would slow him down for a turn, definitely. Definitely would. Plus it will allow me to scry. It means that I'm doing it. It means that I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna get rid of the spider here. The double strike's annoying, but it's just gonna be one turn, and it doesn't modify the Wonder Weave. All right, I think that's the right choice here. The spider, planes is actually nice. I'm gonna leave it on top. Funny enough, going back to, I'm gonna go up. All right, we have leveled out the position. I think not nearly as stressful. He may think that double strike on the Wonder Weave modifies it, but it doesn't. So he might be disappointed, and he might not have enchantments to modify the Wonder Weave. Maybe. A Seam Rip, he can pay for it, okay. Mine is gonna fizzle, that doesn't feel great. Oh, he has more, okay. Maybe he thought he was gonna get his token back, maybe that was a misplay. Now it is modified, but that's still okay. Taking some damage, but again, we gained some. Now I'm double striking. He's tapped out in the air. I have a couple of choices. We have a couple of choices. And I think I prefer... Well, actually, I'm going to play this now to see what's going to happen next turn on the top of my deck. I think that's okay to do. Well, he's tapped out, so pre-combat, post-combat, they're all the same thing at the moment. Planes, oh, we're gonna put that away, actually. We're gonna put that away. And then we can probably prevent him from attacking next turn just by having the Reacher. And sorry guys, I probably ignored the chat for a couple minutes now, but I'm really concentrating. They're gonna go down to 8. Okay. End turn. I actually don't mind having 2 men up because he knows this exists, but he doesn't know I have 2 of them. So if I have a chance to play this one, then he might relax and then play loose with his removal spells after that. Maybe. I got 4 lanes in 11 turns this game. Honestly, Wizards, rigged garbage game does not sound funny mad. Attack encounter. Attack encounter? Ooh, there's another one. Okay. He only has 1 mana left. Resolve. Pass. I'm at 3-2. I could buff that up though. I'm gonna let the 2 go. I'm gonna let it go. Because that would just make me a 3-2 and I'll still lose my spider. So not worth it. No blocks. I can take 2 all day. Well, 7 more turns, I suppose. Low-key kind of want to play it now. Low-key kind of want to. This will be a 4-3. This would make it a 5-4. Okay, he could double block next turn, that's for sure. I don't think it's worth it to play Shard Mage here because we're kind of in a chess match. I think it's going to come in handy later. I'm going to... I'm going to make this above the 2 limit. I wish I had 5 lands now in play because of this ability. But what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to attack.
I don't think I'm going to attack. I think I'm just going to play Wonder Weave and then pass. I think I'm just going to play Wonder Weave and pass. Or I have 2. So that would go to 6-5. He could still double block. Alright. I'm just going to play Wonder Weave and pass. I have removal. No attacks. End turn. End turn. One more turn till he has double strike, so he's probably waiting until that happens. Use Aven to counter his game change and then buff it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Brasitta has to go. Have a good day, Brasitta. Thanks so much for hanging out with me as long as you did. And it gives me a turn 1 Smothering Tide, but only 3 lands for 12 turns. Literally rigged. Literally rigged. Resolve. Okay, now it's a 3-2. That is a 3-2. Okay, that's gonna help him in the long run, but I think I'm in a better place than he is. Because I'll have a Reacher and then 2 Flyers. Because if he doesn't target me, I'm gonna play Shard Mages, then hold up Aven. That's fine. He's down to 2 cards in the air. I mean, 2 cards in the hand. He's gonna buff up something. The Speeder. That's fine. Resolve. And this counts 2. That's actually a pretty damn good card. Wow, double triggers on 1 turn. That's a really good card. I've never seen, and it's a double card. I love that. I might steal that. I might steal that. That is actually a really cool card. End turn. He's ending his turn. I'm going to do it now. He's tapped out. I'm going to modify my Wonder Weave so it's in the air. He has a Reacher and something in the air. Slumbering Keep Guard does not get the job done, unfortunately. That helps. Double strike. Let's double strike this. Now I'm tempted. I mean, he's gonna block this. He has to. And if he does, double block. That's 5 damage. Okay, if he double blocks, I'll play one of my Shard Mages, and I'll still have enough for Aven. Still have enough for Aven. And I'm actually willing to make that trade right there. I'm willing to make this trade, I think. Because it'll be 3-2. I'll have 1. I can. He's not going to attack with Offensive Scavenger. The 3-2. I can kill it. I'll have. Oh, I think this is a questionable decision, but it's the decision I'm making next. I feel like that's worth it just in this position. Okay. I do have enough mana to do this twice. That'll be 5 damage. Okay, next. That's fine. He's taking 3 damage in the air. Okay. 1 Shard Mage and an Aven. End turn. End turn. I could sneak out a block. Oh, double strike. So this is going to be a double striker probably. So I'm not going to be able to block that really. Does this count as a spell on the stack or an ability on the stack? Probably an ability, right? The spell is already on the thing. Yeah, it's already on the thing. I don't think that's how it works. Double strike on the light stall. Interesting. That's not what I would have done. That's not what I would have done, to say the least. To say the least. It's not rigged, bro. It happens in real life too, just part of the game. Real talk. There have been documentaries on the coding arena of this track. Butter Hugger! What's up, my friend? Thank goodness you're back. I've missed the Butter Hugger. I know you were here yesterday, but all right, Aven time, baby. Aven time. Love that. They don't have enough mana to pay for it. I still have Shard Mage's Rescue. Alright, let's hope he can't buff anything more. Let's hope he attacks with the Wonder Weave. He can buff stuff more, that's fine. No trample though. No trample. I'm alright with chump blocking. I'm definitely alright with chump blocking. 5 is gonna get through. That's fine. This is getting a little precarious. Is he not even gonna attack? He's only gonna attack with that? Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with chump blocking with my little speeder. He's tapped out. The world is indeed my oyster next turn. Now the question is, since I have 2 Shard Mages, do I really go for it? He only has 1 flyer. That's 5 damage, that's 4. So I just win. I just win. I don't lose. See ya. I don't need you. I'm not. He's tapped out. So all I gotta do is this. 3 attackers. Right? This shouldn't be nerve-wracking, but it is for some reason. It really is for some reason. Come on now. Are you gonna... It's a mirror match. Are you salty and you're gonna time stall me? You can't do that, because I talk a lot of shit about every other color besides this color. And if it turns out that bad people play this color, then I'm gonna look like quite the donkey's ass. He's doing it. All right now. Well, at least I can read the chats. Typically, it's possible, but it's improbable. I play a lot of Commander, and the amount of times I have the same sack material in my open hand is suspicious, to say the least. We're reassembling Skeleton literally every game. Yeah, okay, doing great. Just chilling and getting a new popper. Ooh, that sounds like a good time. I'm so much looking forward to the times where I can sit and chill with my collection of Magic the Gathering cards that I have gathered over the years, and make some popper decks with the commons and uncommons, so I can take it to the Bay Area and whoop it. We'll probably get my ass whooped, to be honest with you. Probably get my ass whooped if I'm to be honest. But I am looking forward to the day. Butterhugger. GG's. Oh, he's going to rope now? LOL, says Bill. I got time stall 3 turns in a row, starting on turn 4 earlier. That's not fun, DJ. I apologize for that. But it's certainly not fun that it's happening in a mirror match, you know what I'm saying? White and blue are the control colors, and they're only for bad people. How dare you? How dare you say that about my beloved color? According to ChatGPT, the odds of drawing 37 lands in sequence is 1 in... Oh my god, that means that you need to go to the drugstore and get yourself a lottery ticket ASAP, Josh Owens, because that means the day is your day. You're a lucky man. Yeah! Butterhugger says, sorry, 1 in 2 bajillion. Only cops play Azorius, in my opinion. Only cops play Azorius. That is a quote of all time. That is a quote of all time. 2 octillion, 150 septillion. Victory! All right, I got my first little rectangle in Platinum Tier 2 of this season. Can we make it to Diamond this season? 2 seasons in a go. My first season got Diamond. Can I make it to Diamond in my second season? Let's look at the time, shall we? How long have we been streaming? How late in the day is it? Okay, I can definitely play for a little longer and still get a relative amount of beauty sleep. And Lord knows I need it, because I feel like since streaming, I've probably aged a decade. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Let's go. We're going to win again. Another mirror match, and this time the guy is not going to time stall. Is there? Oh, by the way, guys, I know all of you guys are on YouTube. However, I did some works. I did some works on my stream today, and I made panels, what they call on Twitch. I prettied up my Twitch page. If you guys want to check it out, that'd be nice, because I spent some. I think it's pretty cool. I think it shows my personality, and it looks aesthetically pleasing. I'm pretty happy with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. I like these sleeves. Milkmaid is his name. Green and blue. Simic, shout out my, potentially still in the chat. I have Sheltered by Ghosts for his incoming Badgermole Cub. Because they always have it in the starting hand. They always do. Always do. Hey, don't make me a liar, Milkmaid. You have it. I know you do. But if you don't, I'll be happy. Okay, tap lands. The tap lands is this piece of garbage card. Hate that card because every time I see that card, I get mad shortly after. Let's play Wonder Weave. All right, this is perfect. Badgermole Cub did not get on the board on turn 2. That means I'll have a creature turn 3, hopefully, where I can Sheltered by Ghost the Badgermole Cub. But of course, they could be playing something completely different. This could be a mad lad. I mean, his name is Milkmaid. And if a milk made him, then he's just liquid. And I don't know I don't even know what to say about that, to be honest with you, because if he's just liquid, I'm not gonna say that. I almost just said that I'm gonna drink him up, but that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. All right, Forensic Gadgeteer. Now my question is, do I give myself Ward 4? Of course I do. To do anything else would be a little silly and dumb. A little silly and dumb. Oh no, it's the artifact deck. I'm about to get fucking star caged. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate, activate abilities of artifacts you control cost 1 less to activate. This effect can be reduced. Loki, you want to do that? Man, if I get star caged again, Actually, can I cancel this? Can I cancel? I think it's too late to cancel it. I have Aven. Shit! Damn, man. I literally have Aven for this exact moment, but I wasn't locked in. So I fucked it up. And I'm gonna get star caged because of it. Ooh, that's all right. We still win these. Don't know how, but we still win these. I'm gonna choose this one because who's to say he even has another artifact in his hand, you know what I mean? Who's to say? Who's to say? All right, he does. But out of all the artifacts that he has, that's a great one to get out the way. We're gonna gain some life here. Okay, if I don't get star caged here, I think we have a chance. We're not getting star caged. Okay, it's a mutagen type thing. I don't really know what's happening. He's drawing cards. That means I have to play extremely quickly. Trample is a little scary. Activate abilities of the tokens you control cost 1 less to activate. Wait a second, Starcage is white. Starcage is white, isn't it? Okay, I don't have anything. I don't have Starcage to fear. Especially because this taps. Okay, I don't have to fear Starcage any longer. I have to fear targeted removal of some sort. When this artifact enters, sacrifice this artifact, draw 2 cards. Well, he clearly wants this on the board. This is already big though. Trample's scarier than this stupid little dummy. So I shall do that first. And Ward 2 is pretty good, methinks. You know, I'm not sure if it's good, but it feels good. I'm all about feeling good. All right, gain some more life. He's losing some more life. I'm gonna play this to enhance the clock experience for my opponent. All right, man, I'm gonna hop off and play a bit. Send me a request if you want to play. Anonymous Eyeballs sounds good. I definitely will. I agree, matchmaking a shuffle or rigged game tries to keep your win rate at 50%. I still like it. Yeah, I still like it. I talk a lot of shit about the mirror, but I still like it. Yeah, listen, aside, the only thing I like about Arena is the fact that it automates triggers. Yeah, I love that fact. Hit me with the Twitch name, please. My Twitch name is Yubei, the number 0, and the letter H. So Yubeo, but with the number 0. That's the Twitch name. Also, you're on YouTube, so it's actually linked in my bio. That might be easier for you. Also, there's 8 people watching and 3 likes. Let's get the likes. Thanks so much, Josh. Can you try pressing Z? See if it lets you back up. Oh, never mind. You committed. Ward 2 is pretty great. That is true. It is pretty decent. And I realized they didn't have white. So I was just scared of a phantom. I was scared of a phantom star cage, which happens. I got PTSD with the star cage. They're tapped out now. They're thinking a lot about their choices that they've made in their entire life, which I respect. I respect it. 4 or 5, I'll take the 4. So I'll be gaining the back, baby. I'll be gaining the back. And what they don't realize is that they thought they had a problem before, but they really have a problem now. I have 5, so I can do Feather of Flight and Aven. That is the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds. I think that's a Hannah Montana song. Pretty sure it is. Just can't remember the beat entirely. I could scry here, pretty much guarantee the win, or I can guarantee the win with Aven Interrupter. And that feels like the better option. And you know what? I have to give credit also to Butterhugger. I wouldn't have known Aven Interrupter exists if it weren't for Butterhugger. The mastermind that they are. Alright, I'm gonna leave Aven up. I'm gonna gain 5 life. I'm gonna end turn, knowing that they just can't touch me. They can't touch me right now, I know it. Because Butterhugger has spoken many moons ago. They said Aven will protect me. With that sphere that they have in their arm, it's actually a giant owl, and that orb is massive, and I'm inside that orb right now, just cocooned in a ball of warm, friendly light. And they're taking a long time to think about it. I'm really stressing them out right now, and I like that. I like that. Ward 2 is pretty great. Just thank you so much, Bill Tony. You are the best. You are the best. We love Aven, sure do. You know what's funny, Butter? I don't know if you remember this, Butterhugger, but when you first gave me the sideboard, I was like, isn't Aven a bit slow? But then I realized it's freaking cracked. It counters things, and that's something we don't have. Well, I didn't have until I found Aven. All right, we got a win streak going on now. I think this is 3 in a row. But now it's gonna be 4 in a row, just because I feel it. Because when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. I put the gloves on because we're in Chicago and it's freezing up in here. No creatures. I'm not going to win this game. I'm not going to win this game. If I did draw a creature 3 turns in a row, I could win this game. I go first. I think I have to be intelligent and say mulligan. Alright, this is a little bit better because of Optimistic Scavenger in my hand. We are going to play with no fear, just an Optimistic Scavenger. And it's going to stay alive. Ooh, Aven. Gotta love it. Let's probably get spell snared. Probably get spell snared. But it's not going to happen because it's going to go through. It's going to get spell snared. It's gonna... I knew it was gonna happen. But we have 2 in the ham. And you know what they say? A bird in the shape of a lizard in the hand is worth 2 in the bushel. Let's try it this way. Let's see what he's gonna counter. Let's get rid of all the counters in his hand. Clearly he's going to counter this, isn't he? Clearly he could have, and clearly he's going to, so clearly I'm not going to scry. Feels bad, definitely feels bad, but I think I'm gonna wait for a very important date, and that date is when he is tapped out. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for, just like this exact moment. I'm gonna draw planes, Feather of Flight first. I didn't do that. But what I could have done was something maybe slightly better. Playing aggressively. That's what I'm going to do. It seems like they're more interested in they seem to be more interested in countering than they do destroying. So with that, I think I have all that I need to win this game. Because Optimus Scavenger is going to stay on the board. I'm going to put him down. Oof. I could Feather of Flight, have something up for Shard Mage next turn if one of these things survive. Alright, I'm leaving on top. In fact, I'm going to put him down to 10. Next turn, Feather of Flight will put this up to 9. Just by itself. Actually, no, because of the Ethereal Armor, it's going to put it up to over 10. He only has one more mana up. I chose correctly so far. So far, this means I chose correctly. Now, if he counters this, though, this Feather of Flight. Wait a second. I could do this. I'm going to try it. I'm going to just try it. Spell Snare. I knew it was going to happen. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I'm not going to say I knew it. I had a feeling it was going to happen. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. That's it! That's it! He can't do anything! Win streak continues! 4 in a row! Can we get the Platinum Tier 1 tonight? I highly doubt it, because I think I'm running out of gas, potentially. I think I'm running out of gas a little bit, but, mental steam. Still want to get my beauty sleep tonight. I gotta wake up early. But that's just negative talk. That is negative talk. Let's go, Butterhugger says. And we shall. We're gonna win 5 in a row right now. In Platinum. Right here, right now. And actually, I'm just now realizing I won that with mulliganing. And that feels good. Aven is in the hand, so that means I can't lose. I have just now decided that. Bam. How do I play this game? Is it free to download, and for what platforms? It is free to download. It's for pretty much every platform, even iOS and Android. Right now I'm playing on PC. I don't know if it's on consoles though. That's a question I don't know. I'm assuming it would be. But if you have PC or a Macintosh, that's a good way. Android, iPad, anything like that. And how you play is basically, you play these cards called lands. They tap, they turn sideways, they produce what's called mana. And when mana is produced, you can pay the mana to play cards. And in the top right corner of the cards, they have a mana symbol. That's how much mana it costs to pay them. Pay the card's cost. Okay, this is when this artifact enters search library for a basic Planescard, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle, you gain 2 life. Alright. Well, this just means that I'm gonna get Star Caged. Now this is the appropriate time to get scared of Star Caged. Exactly. Just like Master Duel. Except better, because this game is not hot cross buns like Master Duel is. I'm a former Yu-Gi-Oh player, Bram. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh because this game, it's how old school Yu-Gi-Oh plays. If you're a fan of old school Yu-Gi-Oh, 2005, 2008, 2012, all those great years of Master Duel, this plays like it. So this will fill a hole that you undoubtedly have in your heart. All right, well, let's get in as much attacks as we can. I'm not gonna play anything else. Now that we have 3, if Star Cage doesn't come out next turn, I can Aven the Star Cage, and that's what we have Aven for. Come on, don't do it. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna keep Aven up. I'm gonna keep Aven up for the Star Cage. It's a 3-drop. Okay, I still gotta keep Aven up. It's my only chance here. Oh, this feels stupendous. Stupendously good it feels. Oh my gosh. United Battlefronts? Okay, that's fine. I'm in the air. They can make the little crummy simulacrum. That's totally fine. Arena has a tutorial he can learn through Arena. That's true. Bram, when you download it, there's this thing called Sparky. And Sparky teaches you the game pretty well, I think.
Resolve. I probably should have Avon that. I kind of had my sights set on the Star Cage. That's fine though. My turn. Because now I can start doing more things. I have 5 to spare. I can chump block. Give myself double strike. That'll mean 14 or 16 is going in the air. Or I can seam rip now. Give myself ward. Take one of these things down. Sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact card. Maybe I do that, or just get rid of one of them. Buff myself up and give myself lifelink, and I'll still have enough for Avon. Let's try that. Let's try that. I mean, his stuff's already in play. So I'm gonna take one of these. Plus that makes it go down to 6. I'm alright with that. I can seam rip another one, make it go down to 5. No, I'm gonna leave up Avon. Alright, this matchup went from not having a chance in hell to now I have a chance. It feels like I know I had in a very crazy game that ended with the Feather of Flight draw. I know I beat him already this night without Avon. However, that was a very rare thing. All right, those are going to be. All right, he can no longer pay Star Cage. So I think this would be a good one to do this on. I think I'm all right with that. Because 2 6s is much more manageable. And I might draw Ethereal Armor. I could draw a lot of things. But if I do get Star Cage after this, that'd feel terrible. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays feels like playing in front of a mirror and you have to win turn 1. That's exactly what it is. Also, welcome, Blackbird. You 100% get it and you 100% agree with me. That's exactly what it is. Every tournament now, literally all the games are just ended in 1 or 2 turns. All of them. It's literally the most expensive version of rock, paper, scissors, and it's not even a good one. Oh, they had it all along. I didn't really realize that. I didn't really realize that, to be honest with you. All right, we learned something new. That's totally fine. They can do this again. I'm still in the air. I can do a lot of things. Crazier things have happened. I have 2 chump blockers on the board now. And if they don't play another Star Cage, which they will, obviously. But maybe they mess up. I'm really hoping for a mess up now. I just won the 5th in a row ranked with your Angels deck. No way. Yeah, you're better than I am. I think I've won 5 in a row, but it felt like a long road to hoe. All right, now I definitely can't win. But there's simulacrums. Avon is so good. I still have a chance though. Summoning's sick. The Fire Crystal? All right, someone mentioned this, but I don't really know what it is. Does it give everything haste? Creatures you control have haste. I see. Interesting. All right, first time seeing the Fire Crystal. All right, my win streak has ended. That's a shame. That's a shame. You have a favorite color or deck so far? I only can say this deck, really, is my favorite deck because it's the only one I have. Just because in Arena, it's kind of, the resources are pretty hard to come by, and I'm not pay to win yet. I'm still free to play. I'm sure there's gonna come a time where I am going to put some money in the game, but I'm trying not to because I'm only a month deep in the game, right? I bought the Avatar beginner box in real life, fell in love, realized it filled a hole in my life. It played like old school Yu-Gi-Oh to me. I went kind of crazy. And bought too many Magic the Gathering pre-cons. So because of that, I'm trying to not spend any more money because right now I'm in my garage, and the reason why is because I had to move all my stuff out from my room/office upstairs to here because we're in the process of moving. Okay.
do I make sure that my Slumbering Keep Guard does not get Requiem Hex next turn? Scrying on top of that. Hopefully scry into a creature. I know it's silly to not... Man, it's so silly, but I feel like this is my best chance. I'm just gonna get Duress again, because this guy has 3 brain cells below a room temperature IQ. His IQ is the same temperature as this garage right now. I'm freezing my buns off. I can do more damage right now. I think the ward's better. Man, that feels so bad to do. Okay, we got a creature. We got a creature. That's all right. All right. Not a great start. The rest cooks us, to be honest with you. All right, now we have 2 creatures with ward. He still can't pay that ward cost, but actually, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna draw. Actually, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna do some more damage. That's gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. A plane's gonna scry that away. 4 is plenty with a deck like this. We're gonna go to 26. Play the Wonder Weave post combat. Like a good Magic the Gathering player, post combat plays. Let's go, baby. You don't need to. You can build a pay-to-win deck within a month without putting money on it. I made some bad decisions though. You know what I'm saying? I made some bad decisions. So I spent some of my resources hastily. For example, my first. Okay, he can pay the ward cost now. Maybe. I have 2 things in. This will go to 6. Maybe I kind of bait it out. What do you guys think? Do I bait this out? Huh. Man, it's such an awkward amount of mana. 4 with the 3 is the awkward amount of mana in this deck to pay for. 6 damage or 8 damage, but I'll get some life. 26 is a lot though. Does it really make a difference? But it does kind of bait him. No, I'm not doing it. I think getting the 3rd creature on the board is better in this situation. I think it is. They're at... Oh, man, I could be running into a board wipe, though. I have a way to get game on the board without playing my Wonder Weave. I think playing another Wonder Weave is win more. Don't need to do it. I don't need to do it, I don't think. All right, Blackbird. So the mistake I made is, like, I was so gung-ho on crafting a good deck and, you know, playing the game of Magic the Gathering. I made a mono red deck. Literally the next day, the deck was banned. Literally the next day, the deck was banned. Okay, I should have, now that I'm realizing it, now that I'm seeing it, that I should have played the Aerialist last turn to guarantee lethal. But now I have Aven, so if he does board wipe, now I'm not scared. Now I'm not scared because of Aven. Aven's so good. Aven is just so good. Now I'm at 34. He's at 2. Aven's he saved his mana. He hasn't scooped because he has a board wipe. You can't convince me otherwise. And Aven's gonna save the day. Right here, right now. There it is! I'm getting better, guys! I am getting better at the game! I've only spent 25 on Arena in 6 years. I spent 10. Sorry for that spike in energy. But I hate Black so much. And I hate Deadly Cover-Up so much. And the last 2 weeks, it's just been screwing me. I told you that before, but it's good to know for the other new players. You sweet summer child, just wait until they keep dropping new sets and rotate out old ones for standard. To keep competitive, you have to spend like, oh, no, don't tell me that, Clayman. Clayman, you gotta let me, you gotta swoon me. You gotta take me out to eat before you just fuck me over like that with your harsh words. But I guess, you know, you gotta expect it in today's day and age and all that stuff. Yeah, personally, don't play standard because of it. I'm mostly on historic. I hear historic all the time, and I kind of just nod my head in agreement, like, yeah, historic. Love historic. But to be honest with you, I still don't really get what historic is, to be honest with you. I'm a mono black and black green player. Oh, that's a fitting name for Blackbird. I gotta tell you, I hate Dimir players with a passion. I don't like black because of it, but I've always said this. I've played against a lot of people in the chat over the last month or so. I've made a lot of friends, and many of them play Dimir. So my rule is this: I hate Dimir unless you're a friend of mine. Then you get a pass for it. I'm glad you beat black. Thank you so much, mine. Nice game. Thanks so much, Bill. Historic, you play all cards from the beginning of the game. That sounds extremely speedily. Almost like Yu-Gi-Oh-esque, so I'm probably going to say it's not for me. However, oh my god, I'm not even playing crack. It's just that I'm playing against Atlanta War Elves. Badger Mole Cup is coming next turn for sure, but they're gonna have to pay for it the old-fashioned way. I will, by that time, have a Slumbering Keep Guard on the field. Okay, even better. Even better. I have a turn to do this, and I get to scry. Now, one may think that I'm going to hold up Shard Mage's Rescue, but they don't play removal. I know this for a fact. And if they do play removal, then, gee willikers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to have to say good game and probably go next, because I'm probably not going to draw a creature for the remainder of this game. And I'll feel like quite the donkey for putting those words in my mouth and also subsequently my foot. Oh my god. The only green player to play removal. That's fine. I'm just gonna draw a creature. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna draw a creature. I'm gonna draw a 1-drop creature, and I'm gonna play Sheltered by Ghosts on it. It's all right. Told you. I literally can't lose. I'm too good at the video game. I'm too good now. Something happened in the brains. In the craniums, the clocks and the cogs and the clocks were turning overnight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hit a land. Of course, I always hit a land. I kind of want my creature back. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want my creature back, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that he can't pay for that this turn, because clearly this was his last land. Clearly. A Badger Mole Cup, perfect. I got just the answer for you, my friend. He can't pay the ward now. We're cooking. We are cooking. You're looking at him like you have bad intentions. I can see the bad intentions all over your face right now. But guess what? You have 4 mana. And you're gonna continue to have 4 mana, because I'm gonna take your Badger Mole Cup from you. That's what I'm gonna do. You can't do anything, stop thinking. This is the most you thought in your entire life. That's cool, very cool. Give me that. That's our Badger Mole Cup. I know you didn't think it was our Badger Mole Cup, but it is. And I have Shard Mage's Rescue, so I have nothing to fear now. But I'm still at 1. That's a crying shame. That is a crying shame. Enter. That is a crying shame. Vintage is all cards. Historic is all cards on Arena. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I used to play vintage tournaments. For me, I love grave decks, self-mill, and play from my graveyard. I love self-mill as well. I absolutely adore self-mill. In fact, actually, to better answer the question that was posited to me a few minutes ago, what's my favorite deck? It's actually, what is it called? Shit. Manifesting Dread. I love Manifesting Dread. It's so much fun. Pass. 2 attackers. My turn. Okay, that was a great card to draw. That means that my options are limitless now. I'm gonna become a Flying Lightstall Inquisitor. Okay. Interesting. I think because there's so much value tied up in this thing, I'm gonna have to keep it alive with the Shard Mage. Now that I know he's playing Seam Rip. Oh, it feels bad though. No attacks. That freaking Mockingbird is putting in work right now. It is putting in work. I have Ward 2-2. They have so much because of the Badgermole Cup. Yeah, I have to hold the Shard Mage. Can't afford it. I can't find 5 cards I know I have. Oh, that's the worst feeling. That's the worst feeling. Honestly, I got to the point one time where I knew I had them, but I was tired of looking. I just bought them on TCG Player. It's lost in the mail, and I never saw them, but it is what it is. When this creature enters, you may search a library for up to 2 artifact creatures and or enchantment cards of value. What the hell? All right, good on this guy for, you know, thinking with his brain and playing cards outside the norm. You know what I'm saying? Good on this guy for sure. Now I know he has Seam Rip. Totally fine, though. My turn. Okay, that does not help me in the slightest. Trample is terrifying. Still not attacking. Still not attacking. This is quite the dilly of a pickle, to be honest with you. Okay, the only good news is he's gonna have to pay full. Okay, 1 Shard Mage's Rescue should be enough to get me out of this predicament. That's why I spent tens of thousands on physical cards, because vintage tournaments. I see, that makes sense. Resolve, gonna wait to see what it snatches up. Does he snatch up? He's gonna pay the ward 4. And he does not have the ward to do it again this turn, so it survives at least this turn. It survives at least this turn. Who knows what I draw? Maybe another Feather of Flight. That would be nice. Been looking this whole time. Got a BRB. All right, see you later, Mike. You've been looking this whole time. Your neck must be nut. My neck always gets a cramp if you're like that long. All right, 4/4s coming at me. I don't have First Strike. That's a Trampler anyways. He has First Strike. It would bounce off each other, so no blocks. All right, let's hope I can draw Removal. I think Removal is the best bet, or a Feather of Flight would do me just fine. A Plains is nothing for me. A Plains is nothing for me. The only good news is they only have one thing in the air. They have another... Oh, fuck. They have another Seam Rip, though, don't they? Shit. All right, this game is lost. But at least I got to attack. I'm going to gain some life back, at the very least. I'm just going to brace myself for 6, 8 damage max, maybe. A lot of value in that light stall. But that means he's going to be tapped out once again because of the Badgermole. Well, now he has this. He gets his Badgermole Cup back. Okay. I don't see a way to win this, especially now that he has the Reacher out. I do have 21 lives. 21 life. I will have a double striker. I could Feather a Flight. I could Feather a Flight into a damn. Damn. That does not get the job done. Can I survive another turn is the question. Probably not. Because he has this. How much is this damage on board? 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16? I mean, certainly he's going to be able to buff something up, right? As long as there's 4 more card types among cards exiled with this creature, it gains 4 + 4 + 4. What does this say? Search a library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Well, Orb Boy's just going to hit the field. I lost. Damn, I'm just going to attack then. Let it go. He's going to let it go through like a gentleman. But yeah, that sucks. Watching you from my Nintendo Switch? That feels good. I didn't think. Enjoy playing, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For one, I didn't think anyone would watch me, period. The fact someone was watching me on their Nintendo Switch feels just more serious of a thing. So that's awesome, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat, by the way, so welcome back. Welcome back. It's not great that you came back on a loss, but I actually have been playing pretty well today. I've been playing pretty well today, to be honest with you. Too Cold 513. Because you're usually on Twitch, right? Okay, Avon's in my hand. That means I'm gonna have a good chance. I'm gonna have a good chance here. I just gotta play solidly. Avon tells me that if I play solidly, I'll have a good chance of winning the game. That's what it's telling me. I am not going first though, which hurts me. Yeah, I meant that I've seen Kuro, but Royce is the name I haven't seen in that chat. That's what I meant. I've seen Kuro is often on the Twitch. All right, gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. You telling me about the Nintendo Switch threw me for a loop. It knocked me upside down, to be honest with you. All right, let's play something that he can't kill. He can't kill. He has green and blue. No, green, blue, and black. So I don't really know what he's playing. I don't really know what he's playing. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Wistfulness, don't like that. I really hate Evoke. But this is not nearly, okay, he's just a Reanimator Sloth. I have the perfect card for Reanimator Sloth. And this is gonna feel great. Because if he plays it next turn, I'm Avoning it. Which is something I've never been able to do before. I've always just had to play fast and then lose. Oh, this feels great. Avon, where have you been all my life, buddy? Spellbook Vendor can suck an egg because Avon's way better. Here it comes. Here it comes. No, he's not. Pass. Once he ends turn, he's hitting end turn. Let's see if this goes off. It is going off. He doesn't have it in his hand. I get another Plains. A Sheltered by Ghost. I still can't do anything because I have to hold on to Avon. I have to hold on to Avon. Like my life depended on it. Just gotta whittle him down. Whittle him down. Avon, play fast. That's my strat. Let's hope he drew that. Let's hope he drew that card right there. So he still can't do anything. Hopefully. Low key, a Plains wouldn't be bad to draw. Okay, that's fine. You can mill all you want. You can mill all you want. Love it. Now he can't pay the ward now. So I'm gonna play Feather of Flight. Draw a card. Okay. Don't hate seeing that. Don't hate seeing that in the slightest. Let's see. What will... I mean, Sheltered by Ghost will buff me up. So that's gonna increase the clock. Give me Lifelink and Ward. It's a bit slower than the rest. He's at 13. This would make it go to 5. That would make him go to 8. Versus doing 4 damage right now. Play this. This will be 5. Next turn. This will be 6 next turn. So 6 from 9. That'll put him at 3. Plus Avon. What's better? Shit. I think... just to get rid of the off, like I don't think he's gonna be playing Requiem Hexes and things of that nature, but just to get rid of that from the menu entirely, I think that was the right call. Put me at 25, still the same strat, End turn. This is an incredible feeling, because literally I was, before adding Avon, I was just at their mercy the entire time, and now I'm not. But the fact, shit. Oof. Man. Same result though. Even with Avon, the same result has happened. And that is coming up just 1 life short. Literally, there's no line of play. Oh, there is a line of play. There's a lot of play. Oh, I was almost a dingus and didn't see it. I was almost a dingus and didn't see it. Oh my gosh. Before I would have came up short, but not anymore because of Aven. That feels, I know I'm probably overreacting in the eyes of many, but you gotta realize, like before making that change in this stream, I was just at their mercy. Oh, I never noticed these moles. Cinema, thank you, Butterhugger, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about making the spell book vendor change to Aven for so long now. And it's working, because the last time I tried to change from the net deck, it went horrendously. This time it's going stupendously. That tells me that I'm actually a better player than I once was. And that deck that I just beat is such a menace to me. I hate that deck, and I played it with Aven. Hey, next time you are out in the lobby, check the daily store. For me, I can buy a draft token that is rare. Right now, it can be used on any draft at any time. A draft token. Oh, I gotta buy one though. I'll check it out. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Aven's in my hand, and that means I'm gonna win. That's what it means. Even against black and green again, so is this the reanimator again? I finally have the answer. He says hello. A friendly black player? A friendly black player? Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Also, welcome back, Stormball. Town Reader, it is. It is Reanimator, and he's milled his Kavaro. He probably has another Kavaro. Let's play a creature while I can. I have 4 mana in my hand at the moment. So I can Ethereal Armor in 2 turns. I'm not going to be able to do anything next turn. But I will be able to do something 2 turns from now because I need the Aven to counter his Kavaro, even though I doubt he's going to Kavaro, with his graveyard it is. I probably have 2 turns from the Kavaro hitting the field, to be honest. But, well, yeah, actually I'm not scared of the Kavaro at the moment, so maybe I do spend a turn doing some things. I think I spent some turns doing some things. I think that's better. I think stacking my hand here is better than putting 2 creatures on the board. I think is better. Okay. That's going off. When this creature enters mill 4, you may put a land card from among them into your hand. If you put a town card into your hand this way, you gain 2 life. Okay, clearly he could have responded to that. But I still think it's worth it to try. I still think it's worth it to try. I'm gonna put it on this card, strangely enough, because I have a feeling that the token is what he's gonna try to get rid of. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's better. But maybe not, I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm gonna get Bitter Triumph or something. And now the Optimus Scavenger is going by the wayside. Yep, I knew it was coming. So now the Feather of Flight's gonna fizzle. That's okay. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Maybe I should have waited to do that next turn. I think that was a misplay. Well, I'm not 2 Kavaros. Okay. So that's definitely coming next turn. Did he does have the demon in play. That's a double striker though. I have 4 planes, so I can do 2 things now. The timing of this is actually working out. He knows that maybe he doesn't block this. Maybe. I think he will though, but I'm still gonna try. Having Ethereal Armor does help. He is blocking this. He doesn't want to take the risk. Oh man. Gray Sword's back. What's up with me? I added Aven to the deck. I'm having a hell of a stream today, Gray Sword. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a hell of a stream today.
The most fun I've had in a long time with this game. Because now I finally have something I can do against, well, this deck in particular that I run into more than anything else. Also, before the stream, I made a new thumbnail. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm not countering it. I'm not countering. Does this... I think this gets around it. It gets around it. No freaking way. But he's playing it next turn. I don't think I have enough juice. Let's hope for an ethereal armor. Let's hope for an ethereal armor. Come on. I still don't think... Oh my gosh. Oh, ethereal armor might do it. Doesn't do it. But that's gonna put him down to 7. Nope, I lost. Damn. But still, again, before I would have no chance. My only chance would be play fast and hope he doesn't draw Kavara. But glad the deck's working. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Basically, this deck that I'm playing against is in 4 turns you win the game, essentially. So you have to try to win in 4 turns, which is hardly ever doable. But now I added Aven, which allows me to interact with the card and say, no, you're not playing it yet. It's saying, no, you're not playing it yet. Before, I didn't have any sort of interaction. I second getting the draft token. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out, the draft token. I have not looked at the store yet. It doesn't end before it does. What is this draft token you speak of? This? 9,000? I mean, you guys speak heavily on it. That'll leave me 10,000. All right. So what does this do? To enter a premier or traditional draft event? So what is a premier draft event? That's a question I am positing now. Event? Is this a premier? Is this premier? Because I wanted to enter this. No, it doesn't look like it. Arena Direct. Seal of Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant. No, it doesn't. It's saving you 1,000 coins. It's entry for a 10. Oh. So it's not that good of a deal. You can save for any time. Yep, that really rare. That does not come off in 2 free players. I see. Damn, I thought it was gonna let me do this. Because I did have fun last time I drafted, that's for sure. So what does it do? Quick draft, premier draft, Magic the Gathering, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I see. It's 10. I gotcha. So what do you get when you win? 2,200 gems, 6 packs. I see. I might save that for a set I don't despise. Well, I don't despise TMNT. I just don't particularly like it. All right. I might play one more time. Then I'll see if you guys want to play after this game. And then if anyone wants to play, I'll play those games. And that will be the end of the stream. That's my plan. What time is it? Ooh, boy. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to get my beauty sleep that I desperately need, but I'm having a good time. Gotta keep the show going. Aven's in my hand. We're gonna win this. I guarantee we're gonna win this. Against the Forest. Perfect. If it's a Badgermole Cub deck, I'm gonna feel great. Make sure you spend it on the 10K draft, not a 5K draft, though. Great. Badgermole Cub, I'm winning these. We're gonna win these. I'll play a game. DJ's gonna play a game. Let's go, baby. You're still here? I just finished washing dishes. Of course I'm still here. I couldn't leave until you came back, Mike. Come on now. Come on now. Badgermole Cub, come to me. That's our Badgermole Cub now. Lightstall Inquisitor, pretty good card, Doesn't slow him down. I mean, I could be greedy. I'll have 3 planes. I could do that. I could wait for Aven. I could wait for Orboid, so I could spend a turn next turn being aggressive. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on top. I'm gonna spend a turn next turn being aggressive because the following turn is probably when Orboid's gonna hit the board. I'll gain life while I'm at it. Premiere is time, so read all the cards of the set before you enter Premiere because you don't have time to learn the cards when drafting. Mai appreciates it. All right, that sounds stressful, so I'm definitely not doing that anytime soon because a fella like me needs to read. That's for damn sure. All right. Let's rip. Let's rip. Let it rip. Let it rip, brothers. Now, I was mistaken last time and said that a green player with a Badgermole Cub on the board doesn't have any sort of removal. I hit. Okay, I didn't hit a land. That's exciting. I think I would rather... Because if I do draw a land, I'll be able to play Ethereal Armor each turn and still hold Aven up. So I think I'd rather do this and Scry. That's my logic behind the choice. I drew another one, so that's exactly what's happening. So I'm glad I did that. The problem is he can just chump block, and I don't want that to happen. So no attacks, unfortunately. Gotta be patient. He has 3 forests. Obviously, he doesn't have another Badgermole Cub. So that's great. A Fabled Passage. Maybe he plays a Chocobo? No, he doesn't have any Chocobos. He's going to play... Does it come in tap? It does. So I still have another turn. Now he has a landfall. And he's going to get the landfall trigger. Okay. Okay. Let's put it on this. Let's make it so he has a hard time choosing what to do. Actually, I'm just gonna play one. I'm gonna play patiently. Now it's the first striker, so he's definitely not gonna block. I could get something in the air, but I already have Aven, so I don't really need this. I'd rather have a more impactful card like a Sheltered by Ghost, perchance. Yeah, I don't think I need this. But maybe I do. Maybe Aven's not enough. Who am I kidding? Aven's always enough. Aven is an MVP. Alright, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold up Aven. I'm gonna simply attack with my Slumbering Keep Guard. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play If You Have Time Left Over. Thanks so much. So far the dex is DJ, then Mai. Is there a list yet to play against you? There is actually. DJ was first, then Mai. So Bill, if you want to be after Mai, I would love to play you. Let's just do one attacker next. Let's go, baby. I think I'm playing solidly again. I can link the website to read each set of cards in the suggestion channel in Discord. Hey, mention of the Discord happened. Anyone out there that's new, all the people pretty much that you see in chat are members of the Discord. We talk throughout the day sometimes. Everyone is a lovely human being. Join if you want. I would love it. It's something that someone actually asked me to play. Me to create. So that's why I'm so gung-ho about it. I just feel like it's cool. All right, I think that's worth it to Aven. It's because he spent a lot of resources to do so, and he obviously can't play it now, and obviously it's super expensive to pay. Hey, okay. I'm down to play. Haven't played in a while, so let me download the update and see if my deck is legal. All right, now I gotta write down the deck, or else my feeble mind is going to forget the deck very quickly, and I will feel like a donkey. So right now it's DJ, then Mai, then Bill, then Clayman. Elemental Hero Clayman will finish off my evening. I don't think I missed anybody. Yeah, I don't think I missed anybody. Okay, Aven is in the air. It's still in the opponent's turn. They have 12. Oh my god, I just win. Oh, they have a Reacher, don't they? That's okay. That's totally okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this double strike, gain a shite ton of life, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to play Feather of Flight on my Keep Guard. I'm just going to draw Sheltered by Ghosts. That's all I'm going to do. And win. I'm just going to draw and win. That's all. Oh. You sons of bitches, you know what I'm saying? Alright, what we're going to do? Ethereal Armor on the Aven. See how much of a beefcake this turns out to be. Scrying again. Planes, we'll put that on the bottom. And if they try to get cute with removal, I have the answer in my hand. And then next turn, I'm going to draw the Sheltered by Ghost if they have another Reacher. Which I don't think they do, but you never know. Alright, so 6 is going to get through. Definitely. 2 attacks. 7, 8, nope. That wouldn't be game. That would not be game, unfortunately. All right. The landfall stays alive. That's okay. I figured it would. I'm gonna get a lot of life from this, so I don't think they're gonna be able to one-shot me. They're gonna have reach, but again, I'm just going to draw Sheltered by Ghosts. That's all that's gonna happen next turn. And it's gonna be an easy win. And now both of these are gamers. Both of these are gamers. Resolve. So we'll see what happens. 1 mana left. 2 landfall triggers left. 3 now. So a lot of reachers are coming. Okay, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be honest with you. So they have 3, they're gonna get 9. Okay. Resolve. Maybe I shouldn't have put that on Avon. Maybe I should not have put that on Avon. But maybe, just maybe, we can still sneak this out. Resolve. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs. I don't have a way for... God damn. Yeah, I lost. Damn. The Reachers kill me. If they weren't Reachers, I could have pulled it off. Now, there's not a card in my deck that can save me now. Fabled Passage is cracked. My turn, they're only making 9. But then... they can just crack these. Why aren't they cracking it? So it can be like an annoyance to me? Well, let's just see what I can draw. Like, after every single thing, they're gonna pause, wait for him to say decline. Just crack your Fabled Passages. What are you waiting for? Literally, what are you waiting for? Interesting. I mean, eventually he's gonna run out of lands, right? I mean, he's gonna get 6 more. He's gonna get 9 more. Huh. I think I have to attack, right? I think I have to attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to attack. This scries and lets me draw. I don't think there's a way to win this. I don't think there's a way to win this by any stretch of the imagination. They have 9 of those. It's just crazy times to live in. Next. They both have First Strike though. I do get a lot of life. But I just don't have Trample is the thing. I don't see a way to win this. But I think it's not through attacking if there is. You shouldn't take in the land and pump. You should have taken the land and pumped your guy. Oh, I see what you're saying. And pump my guy. Yeah, I was thinking about pumping my guy. But I was also thinking that that wasn't going to be good enough. And I was hoping to draw maybe an Ethereal Armor so like 3 of my things could have been huge. That's what I was thinking about. But the only consolation here is that no more... They have another fucking Fabled Passage. What a dog shit combo. But still better than Dimir. Now they have 9, 6. They're gonna play the Fabled Passage probably. Get 3 more, they're gonna have 18. I'm at 36. I'm gonna gain life from blocking with this though. So they have 18, they have 20. Oh, this allows you to play additional lands, doesn't it? What allows them to play additional lands? This one. Cool. So they're gonna have 21. What is that? 24? Alright, they're attacking finally. Let's gain more life and scry. Let's gain more life and scry. Okay. Doesn't... I mean, that actually does make a bit of a difference. Because they're gonna run out of these fabled passages eventually, right? And I'm gaining life pretty quickly. But that's 13 of those. 13 times 3. But I'm getting 13. I think I'm gonna have like 10 life. I'm gonna kill another one. Wait. I'm not. No, it doesn't even kill it. Okay. 39. I'm taking 39 damage while I'm getting 30. How is this gonna work out? I'm gonna block another one. How is this gonna work out? I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Because I'm technically going down to past 0. Okay, I gained life first. That's good to know. So I should still be alive. And I am. And I am. Okay, cool. Alright, here's my hope here. My hope is that my slumbering keep guard stays alive. And hopefully they have 19 of those, so 20 times 3. They're doing 60 damage every turn. I'm getting 30 damage though. So slowly but surely, fuck. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, actually, now I'm thinking about it. 6 times 4. Oh, shit. Hopefully, he doesn't do the math. Hopefully, he doesn't do the math. No, wait. That's 24. I'm at 28. It's still alright. Oh, he can a million block. He can a million block. He can do this in instant speed. Alright. I continue to suck at combat. What I should have done is held up the blocker. Okay, he's just dumb. Wait a second. 20 times 3. Okay, never mind. I thought I would gain more life there for some reason. I thought I'd be getting more life there. I didn't realize that it was like that. Damn. Lifelink is instant. I love Sapling Nursery. Saves me so much from flyers and commander. I always struggle with flying. Lifelink is instant. 2 CMNC for all these effects for an enchantment is amazing. Using the last ability with Ashaya is great protection too. If there was no first strike, you would have lost. If there was first strike, I would have lost. Yep, that sucked. I misplayed though. I'll take losses and misplays, you know what I'm saying? Alright, who was first? Let me check the list. It was DJ, right? Pretty sure it was DJ. Alright, DJ, are you ready? Are you winning this thing? No. No, I'm not. But I was for a little while, and that feels alright. I'm pretty sure that's DJ. Alright, I'm ready up. And even though I'm out of zesty drink, I'll drink some water. Alright. Now I can't lose. Now that I've ingested my healthy share of water for the evening, can't lose. Is this the person on
Halia, the life linking card. Halia? Is that how you say it? The one stranger uses. All right, pretty good hand, not gonna lie. Pretty good, not bad for dad. I like that. Let's do it. I'm gonna claim humane. Be humane to me. Come on, DJ. Come on now. Come on now. A missed gate pathway, you son of a bitch. That's all right. I still have another one, and he's tapped out. So I got no fear. Low-key, because this was my last creature, maybe for the foreseeable future, maybe I should have waited to play it when I had Shard Mage up, but he missed his land drop. It sucks that this is gonna fizzle though. Ooh, an egg. An egg. All right, let's draw a creature. That's all we need. All right, there we go. There we go. And I have Shard Mage now. All right, we're loving our chances now. We're liking our chances now. Well, not gonna do that. Yeah. 5 mana next turn, don't need to do it. End turn. End turn, come on. I gotta keep the win streak up against the viewing audience. That's the only thing I have to say for myself. Can't say much anything besides destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Okay, it's not targeting me yet. Let's play solidly. And now it is. There we go. Now we can give ourselves Ward 1,000,000. So let's try to do that. Ward 1,000,000, here we go. Give me that. Give me that. Mine. That's our eggs. Our eggs. Good game? What do you mean? Oh no. Is that a confident good game or an unconfident good game? Let's hope it's an unconfident good game. But damn. But damn, that's scary. That was a scary good game. Oh, good game. Okay, it was an unconfident good game. Whew. Only having one creature on the board and then getting hit with a good game like that, I was like, oh no, I went too heavy. I overextended and I was like, oh DJ, you got me nervous right there, man. I thought that good game was like a confident good game, you know what I mean? But that was a good game. Thanks so much. Now checking the deck. The deck is now mine. Are you ready to rumble and tumble? Couldn't even get my white. Oh, I see. That Shard Mage changed the game. If I didn't draw a creature, I'm sure you would have won. I'm sure you would have won there. You beat me 3 games in a row? Damn! I just get lucky, DJ. That's all it is. That is all it is. You didn't draw a white. Like, how could you beat me? You didn't draw a white, you know what I mean? And I know Mai would like to play Brawl, but guess what, guys? I made a new Brawl. This actually might be the first time many of you guys are seeing the new Brawl deck I made. Build Tony when you're ready. Dope. Did I put Build Tony on the deck? Yes, I did. Bill's after Mai. Okay, just making sure. I'm gonna add you as a friend. And just so you know, Build Tony, now if you accept my friend request, that means we're legit friends. And once you're friends with me, you got a friend for life. So just know you're in for a long haul there. A lot of responsibility there. Just saying. All right, ready up. All right, because this is Mai and because she's a great well, DJ, I should have done it for DJ as well, but I'm just now. I keep forgetting I have this ability. We're flaming, baby. Flame on. Flame on. Also, I'm bad at asking for call to action, but if you want to like the video of whatever platform, or if you want to follow me, I would appreciate that too. Subscribe, all the things, whatever. And if you do all those things, it will make me have this reaction in my head. I'll be screaming and running around like SpongeBob. SpongeBob me bob. All right. This is my new my new Brawl deck, I should say. And I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing it a couple days ago. A lot of fun. The Dane Tribal. Good thing you're playing aggro because I need time. LOL. Love it. I love to hear that. All right, there's a train of thought of only dashing this thing out, but I found that sometimes it works to my advantage having it already on the board, you know what I mean? Especially I have a lot of these things in my deck that say something along the lines of creatures with 2 and under can't be blocked. Whenever the creature attacks. Okay, let's play solidly though. Let's play that post combat because we never know when we're gonna get off the top of my deck, and it is something that we cannot pay for, unfortunately. But what we can pay for is many things, including a mana rock to make us more wealthy next turn. You know, that's cool. A Sword of Feast and Famine, protection from black and from green. She's green, of course. Green's her favorite color. We all know that. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards the card. And you untap all lands you control. My god. That works so well with Zidane. Zidane is my main. Auto pay, free. Love it. Love to see it. Sword of Feast and Famine. Come on now. Come on now. Little bro stuck with me. Hell yeah, Bill. Come on now. Just came back from grocery shopping. Lee's back. What's up? Standard best of 1. Oh, great card. Great card. Thank you so much. All right. I think it's worthwhile to equip it. Definitely. I'm going to be attacking, so why wouldn't I equip it? I untap. Oh, it's over 2 now. So all of my cards, all my stuff doesn't really work now. But it does take a long time to set up, she says. Resolve, untap my lands, right? Untap my lands, have a creature. Stitch the library for a basic, okay, played it. For a basic forest card, oh, I don't have a forest. I almost made a huge mistake. Returns our cave card from your graveyard. Okay, can't play that, but we have 4 mana now to spend. I think I'm gonna spend 3 for the Bender Water Skin. And isn't this oh, it's a sorcery. All right, we're gonna use that Bender Water Skin to draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. So I will discard. I think I'm gonna discard this one, and then this one's a bit slow. But it is a changeling too. I'm gonna discard that one. I'm gonna discard that one. All right, we're cooking. Probably not gonna be able to play a lot of my cards, but still fun to try. All right, Bird Dog Core. Then play my Goblin. So tap everything. Then Zidane attacks. Untap everything. Steal a card. Come on, give me something good to eat. Come on. Much. Oh, I can play this. I can actually play it, finally. Auto pay. 1 treasure down, 2 treasure down. I can search for 4 base. Oh my god, I'm wealthy. I am wealthy now, guys. I can pay for everything in her deck now. She missed the land drop, didn't she? Or did she not? I haven't been paying attention. I'm just focused on Zidane because Zidane is the main. All right, that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. Damn. All right, we gotta hope for removal. I don't think I added a lot of removal into my deck, but you never know. It's big now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can equip it to this though. Okay, discarding this one. And then, whew. Does haste mean that the ability can be done on the same turn? Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hope that's the case. I'm gonna move it to this. So now it's 2 again. This has haste, which I believe means I can tap it. Okay, it does. It's not just haste for attack, it's haste for abilities. Oh, I love the synergies. Oh, I forgot to attack with the... Damn. It doesn't matter, I whiffed.
I whiffed. I whiffed. I will play this on just in case they get rid of my Goblin Smuggler. You know what I mean? There we go. All right, that was a decent turn. My deck is slow, but it's my pet deck. It does great things in the late game. Are you talking about your spinner deck? Are you talking about a brawl deck? Haste is ability and attack on the same turn as if no summoning sickness. I see. We learn something new every day. We love to see it. Flash. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, whenever this creature dies, if it's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. Goblins you control get +1/+0 against haste. Okay, that's fine. Resolve. They're at 16 again. Hats. They have trample, but it's a summoning sick trample. And I'm going to tap this. For Zidane. That'll be 6. It won't kill him. Protection from green. What does protection from green entail? Can't be blocked. I could have left this on Zidane. Well, that was a bit of a silly thing I did, but we're learning, folks. We're learning. Protection from green is much better than I originally anticipated. We're gonna create some goblins. Let's create some goblins. Let's spend the mana for the Furdock core, because we're gonna be untapped and stuff, right? Now we're going to go to attackers. They can block my Furdock core now that I'm realizing that, but oh well. They can't block that though. So that's what I'm going to attack with. 2 attackers. Goblins have been created. Goblins you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. I could have done that. Okay, let's do it. I have the manas. 5 more damage. We'll like that. And then next. Oh, she didn't realize that you can't block it. She didn't realize it because I didn't. Okay, apparently that's not total common knowledge. I don't know why that was attacking. I don't know why that happened, but it is what it is. All right, stealing again. I'm gonna steal something else again. I got a lot of mana to pay for it too. Sword of Feast and Famine is cracked against my. Map the frontier, searching for more land cards. Don't mind if I skidoo. Boom and boom. I can do a lot. And isn't it the end of turn? It is. It is. What about this? Okay. Totally fine. End turn. I'm at 25 still. They're at 9. I can do this multiple times next turn, so this might be GG's next turn. I don't know what she can do, though. Oh, my God. She can do a lot, but she's tapped out, though. I think I win. I think I finally fairly beat my... Resolve? I mean, I can't do anything. I might as well just keep passing. Resolve. They're at 12, okay. Oh my God, 17. They're still tapped out though. My dirt. Moiter. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna spend all of my 12 manas to do this 6 times. This is gonna be 10 by itself. These are gonna be all 7s and 8. They have 3 blockers. This is gonna be unblockable. All right, we have a chance. I'm a reanimation deck. Does this deck have a lot of ability triggers in this deck? Yo, Erie's back. What's up, Erie? How are you doing? Does this deck have a lot of ability triggers in this deck? I only built this because I was like, oh, I saw a thumbnail of Ragavan. I was like, okay, well, I can craft 1 Ragavan. The whole thumbnail was like 1 Ragavan and 99 mountains. I was like, okay, I can craft a new Brawl deck. And I don't have to use my precious rare wild card. So all stemmed from that. So I basically just added all the red cards I had, but I try to keep the synergies. Zidane, make it unblockable with cards like this. So that was part of my strat, and then I did the rest goblins. The rest I did were goblins. When this creature enters to create 1/1 red goblins tokens, target creature, okay. And gain haste until end of turn. I think I'm just gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna do this many times. As many times as possible. Oh my god, I can do it 10 times for some reason. Something made these cheaper. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was misseeing the situation. Alright, 9 and 11's going through. Or 10 and 2. I don't mind if these 3 things get blocked. I don't mind. This would use up all my mana, so maybe I should have done this. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's fine. Is it an instant? No, it's a creature. Totally fine. Next. Attack, 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 and attack. Boom. Oh, another one hits the board. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Next. I'm gonna untap, and I'm gonna get something cracked off the top of my deck. I'm gonna get a dinosaur from the top of the deck. Oh, actually? Is this instant speed? Is this ability instant speed? I can kill the Trampler. Hopefully she's not hearing me. She may be. It doesn't matter to me if she is or is she not. But I can kill the Trampler. I'm surprised she's not blocking this 6-1. There she is. She just misclicked, probably. Come on now. Come on now. I'm on the edge of my seat. I paid for the whole thing. I can. Ooh, I'm good at the game, apparently. I can make this go to 11. This is going through. No, it's not. This is going through. This would go to 3. So 13, 15, not game. Don't matter. So I'm not doing it. They're going to 3. Resolve. They get the Trampler back. They get to draw a card. I get to untap everything. This card's unfair. I'm ashamed I'm using it. Honestly, I'm ashamed I'm using it. If someone played this card against me, I would be livid. Absolutely livid. Resolve. I'm really focusing right now, guys. Oh, this is the card she's used on me many times. I really don't understand how it works. When this enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then tap, then shuffle. As long as this creature is on the battlefield as a land in addition to its other types. I really don't get this. I don't get this, but I'll play it. And why not? That's what you do for a Klondike bar, I suppose. I'll create some more. You want some more? And then in turn. That's it. That's it. Add firebenders in this deck. They are busted on tapping mana for triggers. I did actually. I added Roku. And I think I added a couple more, but I didn't have very many, so I didn't add too many of them. I have set up a way for you to get better to better get started with Premiere when you are ready for it in suggestion channel. Sounds good. I'll check it out soon. Yubei, I was recommended a software yesterday that allows you to try out decks before crafting them and testing them against AI. It's called Forge. Oh, I know that. Someone recommended that to me like a week ago. It looks like an old school like pixel art, open world, Magic the Gathering thing, right? But I have to go to the book festival, so I cannot play until like Monday. I hope the festival goes well. By the way, I've been thinking about you and it, and I'm hoping that it goes well. You attack the battle card to get second effect. I see. I see. Also, it's not my fault that Deceit cards, the opponent's cards. I just play it because it's the Dimir Elemental Incarnation. I promise it's a reanimation deck, not a discard deck. I was just funning you. Eerie. No ill will for Eerie, the Deceit player. Maybe. Lumbering World Wagon. Alright, let's see what she can cook up. I think I just win next turn because of how good this card is. When I added this card, I didn't think it was gonna be like this cracked. But with Sword of Feast and Famine, it's pretty cracked. I mean, anything with Sword of Feast and Famine is probably pretty cracked, but it is what it is. But while we have a lull,
because I want to get better at asking for CTAs and not feel super cringe about doing so. Any newbies out there want to follow me, subscribe to me, whatever platform you want, Twitch or YouTube. Giving me a like would be much appreciated as well. It would make me be happy as a clam, you know what I'm saying? It would make me just a happy guy, you know what I'm saying? I needed that gore claw to survive to dump my hand. I think you got it. The sword doesn't bother me. It was helping you? Alright. I finally have beaten my fair and square-ish. Oh, I love this card. Come on now. I love this card. You can't go wrong with the Natalie. Wait a second. It's not a goblin, but oh well. Let's do this a few more times. Just a few. Let's get this up to potentially 8. They only have 2 creatures, so this is probably overkill. Stop it! They're already dead. I'm telling myself right now. I'm going to put that on Zidane. Still one more thing, hopefully. And then just all attacks. Finally, I beat someone at Brawl. Come on now. Damn, you set up the like thumb thing. That's so dope. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I spent, oh, by the way, Eerie. I spent some time before the stream making, what is happening? Why are things lit up? I already chose. Oh, I thought I already chose. That was my bad. That was embarrassing. Let's forget that happened, guys. Let's forget that happened. I spent some time creating up my Twitch, so I created these panels for Twitch, and I think it encapsulates my personality. I think it looks professional. I'm pretty happy with it. So if you have a chance to check it out, I'd be appreciative because I am really happy with how they turned out. I've been meaning to do that for so long, and I don't know, it's just been on the back of my mind. I finally got it done, and I love how it turned out. Clayman just followed. Thanks so much. Clayman, you are a real one. Goodness gracious. All right. That was my off the deck. Bill is up, and then Clayman will round out the evening. 11:51. Okay, I'm definitely not getting my beauty sleep tonight, but I'd have it no other way. Bill, are you ready, my friend? I think we're playing standard, right? I think we're playing standard. I think Bill said he didn't have a brawl deck. Well, actually, that's very presumptuous of me to even think that Bill is still here because he signed up for the deck. The turn order of who I play against like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. The pixel art looks so cozy. That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. Let's see it. Let's see it. Kalinko's back. Okay, I don't think Bill is in the chat any longer. So that means Clayman's up. Oh, he is. All right now. Bill, let's see what you got. Bill and then Clayman will finish off the stream. Starting the match. Let's go, baby. Are you up for a brawl too? I have Ninja Turtle Commander deck I'm building. I am. I could be. Well, let's see. Well, before I say I am or not, let's see how long this game with Bill and the game against Clayman lasts. Let's see how long they last. Because I do have an early morning in the morning. I don't want to leave you hanging, though, obviously. All right, this is a very good hand. It's a very good hand, though. I don't know anything about cars, though. I'm 31. I don't even have a driver's license. No shame in that game. No shame in that game at all. Honestly, I've been completely disillusioned with cars. However, those cars are like my personality. And even though I sold my 886, I'm not going to sell my 240Z, which is one of them. I'm not going to sell my S13, which is beside me. And the rest are probably cars I'll get along the way.
Low-key feel like it's worth it to get rid of this. With the seam rip. Low-key feel it. I don't know what he's playing. It could be a mirror match. Oh, wait. Bill was telling me about the cats he made. The cat deck. That means I probably do want to play pretty fast. Sod it. I'm doing it. Sod it. I'm doing it. I don't want him to gain life. Because I think the cat deck, like, buffs things up when he gains life. Plus, this buffs me up by 2. Alright, I like it. I don't love it. I like it, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope for, like, an enchantment of some sort. No cap today? No, because actually, finally, this was, like, the first day since my hot water heater exploded on my face and burnt my hairline and all my hairs, my eyebrows, my eyelashes. This is, like, the first day where my hair wasn't completely annoying me. So the only reason I was wearing a cap the last few days was because, like, it was just really bothering me. That probably has to do with my vanity because apparently I'm not a very good person, but it is what it is. Also, too, I was wearing a beanie because it is frigid in here, but actually I'm doing all right now. I'm doing all right. All right, I think we're gonna start sharing the love. I think that's the correct answer here, sharing the love. Let's make this not die. Let's get this big. I think that's the right. Maybe I should have put that, but you know, I'm setting myself up to not get my back blown out by just one instance of removal. That's what I'm trying to do with sharing love. You got it. Uphill battle. You're up against Bill Nye, the science guy. I had no idea I was playing against Bill Nye, the science guy. That is an honor. I'm playing against a famous magic man. Sure, get it? Yo, sell me your 240Z. I actually, so my 240Z is gonna be my car for life. It was my first car. It is basically my soulmate. However, I have another 240Z that I am going to be selling here after I move. All my focus and time is going to this move. But once I move, settle down, I'm gonna sell my other 240Z. So if you're interested, maybe if you actually want to buy one, I'll have one up for sale in a few months. We don't really need it where I live due to great public transport. It's literally easier taking the tram than a car. Exactly. Erie K, that sounds like my country with access transportation. All right, what do I want to do? I have 4. I think I'm going to leave that in my hams. They can triple block this. So I don't really want that to happen. They are down on mana though, so maybe I can afford it. Maybe that's just me being greedy. All right, I'm gonna attack with just 1. I've decided. I'm just gonna attack with 1. Okay, next. They gain a life. They're still at 11. I'm still at 20. And then because they're low on mana, I think whatever they choose to play this turn, I'm going to do this. Aven comes in clutch. I love Aven. Aven is my new favorite card. Man, Butterhugger is a sublime Magic player. They are so good at the game. I wouldn't have an idea this existed if it wasn't for Butterhugger. So once again, shout out the Hugger of the Butters. They played their Lance. They're just looking around. Bill Tony is. Okay, this is nice to draw. Now they can't kill me. They can double block the Aven, but I care less about the Aven now that it's... Yeah. Yep. If they double block the Aven, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Butterhugger is still here? No freaking way. Damn, Butterhugger, you got me feeling like this. And because we're attacking, and I'm now remembering I have a stream deck available to me, we're flaming. This attack calls for a flame on, baby. All right, they're blocking the... Okay, that makes sense. That's a good block. 1 Healer Hawk down. 0 to go so far. I don't think I have to be scared of a board wipe, but I think playing a Wonder Weave here is just win more. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that.
Damn, as a Demir player, I hate Aven Interrupter. I don't like that you don't like a card I'm playing. However, you said as a Demir player. If a Demir player hates Aven, that makes me love it even more. All right, it's no board wipe, but essentially the same. I don't think I regret not playing Wonder Weave here because I still think that was an intelligent thing to do. Potentially. We're gonna attack with this. Actually, no, I should have not attacked with this. That was just stupid of me to do. They have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to play my Wonder Weave now. Play my Optimus Scavenger. Have 4 creatures to their 3 cards in hand. If they play out their entire thing, they're gonna have creatures on the board matching mine. Airbender Ascension's probably, I don't know. I don't know about the situation here. Dansk. Of course, I'm still here. In Denmark, almost every city are linked to trains and bus routes. Ja talk. OMG, the overlays. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna try to read that. Ja. I feel like I could potentially read that at some point in my life. Sorry, I realized that Stormvault is an eternal enemy. A Dane. A Dane is an eternal enemy? I don't know how to react to that. Alright, we're drawing a card. We are going to make an Optimus Scavenger fly as well as the Wonder Weave Aerialist. We're gonna put one on the Wonder Weave Aerialist, another one on the Optimus Scavenger over here. A Sheltered by Ghost means that I have no fear, except fear itself. A Ward 4 entails that I just win the game here. 4, 7, 9 damage. Even more than 9 damage. We're gonna buff that up some more. Spread the love. All attackers. Bill! What a game! What a game! I love that I have more than just a couple people from the Nordic region, because that is where my ancestry is from, so that feels cool, you know what I'm saying? That feels cool. All right. That was a great game, Bill. That was a great game. Just checking the list. Clayman. Is Clayman still out there? If so, it is your time to shine, my friend. It is your time to shine. Good game. Stupid man. Yeah, you got mana screwed. I probably would have lost if you didn't get mana screwed for sure. Because I feel like that was like only chance. It's not the best. It's not the best. Have I added you as a friend on Arena yet, Clayman? Can't remember. I cannot remember. What if I have not? Here is my username. Ube, hashtag, #13815. Nope, not yet. Where are you at? You're on the vertical stream? You are a mad lad. Most people like more gameplay, less of my ugly mug, but I will type in my handle for you in the chat. And I see that you just typed in for me as well, so that's handy. I will add you right now. I'll add you right now. We had the same thought. Clayman, Elemental Hero Clayman, 34105. Boom. Boom. And that clears out the deck. Potentially Stormvault. Potentially Stormvault still out there. In Denmark, there is still a real law where Danes can beat a Swedish person on frozen ice with a wooden stick on the... No way! Damn! You guys are crazy. That is crazy. There's Clayman. All right. Challenging Clayman right now. And we're playing 60 cards, right? If a Swede crosses the sea to Denmark when the sea is frozen, Danes are legally allowed to beat them with sticks. That is nuts. I don't know the history between Denmark and Sweden, but now I'm interested at AF, and I probably should know since I'm half Swedish, don't you know? Damn. You learn something new every day. I feel like the law should be the other way around, not gonna lie. An old law due to the long history of wars between Denmark and Sweden. Yes, 60 cards, I believe. All right, sounds good. I have challenged you. Let me know if you see it. Sometimes when I challenge the chat, sometimes it doesn't work out. That are farther down how much we hate and love one another. I mean, there's a law in my state that you can't run in a car with a bear. That reminds me of a episode of the Grand Tour where they talked about that law. Because there was a guy that owns a bear, I think, in that state that you're talking about. Potentially, unless I'm getting my wires crossed. All right, I'm playing against Jaden Yuki with his Elemental Hero Playman. As a certified Danish Counter-Strike hater, the law should definitely be the other way around. Butterhugger is throwing their hat into the ring. All right, another pretty damn good hand if I do say so myself. We might be ending the stream on a dub, guys. We might be ending the stream on a dub. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this is a good hand. Black and green, though. Tiny Bones. Okay, I've learned my lesson with Tiny Bones. Get rid of it. Gotta get rid of the Tiny Bones. And because of that fact, I'm gonna play someone with Ward. Because I don't want him to be able to put more things in my graveyard, you know what I'm saying? Finn the Fang Bearer. Oh no, is that Toxin? Oh no. Oh yes it is, it's Toxic. Alright. Alright, this is sketchy. This is mighty sketchy. No blocks. You can attack me. You can attack me with that. I'm alright with that. Playing the planes. Now, I gotta play very speedily. Playing very speedily, indubitably. How do I want to do this? I think I want to put it on the warded son of a gun. I think I want to buff it up as fast as possible. Hope he doesn't have proliferate abilities at the ready. Keep buffing it up. Then use my spider as a chump blocker if need be. I might go up to 6 poison. I might go to 6 poison, but I think that's okay. Potentially. Because this is going to be 7. Player with 10 or more. How do I get poison, though? Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, exiles a creature they controlled and their graveyard. Alright, there goes... There goes my hero. Doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. See ya. I'm doing that. Oh no, just in case they can buff Tiny Bones up. I think I gotta do that. So Tiny Bones is no longer a threat. Finn the Fang Bearer definitely is. I'm gonna be doing damage though every single turn. And I have First Strike. Okay. I have an idea. Now you guys are gonna look at me crazy. But hear me out. Look what I drew. Look what I drew. I have First Strike, so they're not going to be able to get some poison counters on me. They spent a lot of mana to do that. Avon plotting that son of a gun. First Strike's still gonna come in clutch. I got Ward still, okay. I just win. Pretty sure I just win, especially with a Shard Mage. Oh no. Oh no. I have to show, oh, they're both flying though, that's 12. Oh, I still win. Woo! Oh, good game, Clayman. Oh. Oh man. As a Finn, though, I would side with the Danes against the Swedes when there's another Swede in the room. In Florida, it's illegal to go skydiving on a Sunday also? Really? It's kind of strange.
As an esports CS2 coach, cannot deny the temptation. All of this is jokes and banter. There isn't really any real animosity between the Danes and Swedes, except when they talk because we don't understand what they're saying. Careful, talks is deadly. I was very careful. Oh, and in Sweden they learned to talk Danish and we learned to talk German. I'm sure he has proliferate. What are you talking about, Storm? I've never learned any Danish in my life. It may depend what side of Sweden you live. Good gameplay, man. That was a lot of fun. Whenever I play against strats like that I don't normally play against, I have a great time. Hopefully you did too. Hopefully you did too. Okay. I hate leaving Stormvault hanging like this, but I have to go. I have to go. It's already past midnight. I have to be up early, and I need my beauty sleep. I can't get uglier, you know what I'm saying? I'll be jump scaring y'all. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me as long as you did. I will be back here tomorrow for some more Magic the Gathering Arena. And again, if anyone wants to hang out, send some messages while I'm offline. We got a Discord with all the lovely human beings in there. And we can always do it another time. Thanks for understanding, Stormvault. Thanks for understanding. And now with that, I'm going to stop monologuing. And I'm just going to end the stream. Good night, sweet prince. Take care. Have a good night. You guys as well. Okay, I'm gonna stop monologuing. You guys are the best. I'm gonna end the stream right now.